You are now entering the Ministry of Madness. Please remember that this is strictly an 18+ channel with adult content and views. People's views are their own and no responsibility is held by the host. Please leave now or forever hold your piss. There is no room here for snowflakes or degenerates to get to fuck or get a kick right in the cunt. Thanks.
I say go, go, Johnny. Johnny, be good tonight. Get birthday girl on AMG. She shut us down a bit abruptly earlier. Yeah, the link's there if she wants to come on. You know. Yeah, I did see AJ was live. Like I said, I don't like to go sort of head to head with anybody or anything like that, but you know, I just thought I'd kill a couple of hours. It's very quiet again this afternoon, so I just thought I'd do this in between each slot before all the big boys come out to play tonight. Yeah, Mr. BB reminded me about the boxing, so I've got to check the boxing times, see who's on the undercard, and see if it's worth me watching all of it. But yeah, I'm gonna get my VPN going, and I might even do a stream. Ultra, yeah. A few have been unmodded. Ice was unmodded yesterday. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes because everyone seems to be very spanner happy at the moment. So, afternoon, John.
Yo.
Afternoon, fella.
You all right?
Yeah, all good, man. All good, yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, a bit better than yesterday after having my tooth ripped out, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's shit, man. That's fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Toothache I ain't had in a long time.
No, I sort of, if I get any problems, I had problems having a dentist for ages, and I'm not the best. I'm scared of the needles in the mouth. And I didn't have a dentist for ages, and I had an abscess once, and I thought, fuck it, emergency dentist, and then I've signed up with a Bupa dentist, and no, I rang up, and they said, come in tomorrow morning. I went in, dentist poked the tooth, asked me what happened, poked it, said,
hey. Oh, sorry, mate, sorry.
So yeah, he gave it a bit of a poke, and he said, "Oh, it's going to have to come out." So he must have read my notes properly because it says, "Under no circumstances will I accept root canal work. Even if it's infected, I just get them to take it out, get it out. Yeah. The pain relief is instant." So, you know,
yeah. I suppose it's when we get over 50, your fucking teeth start crumbling, don't they? Especially if you ain't fucking looked after them.
Yeah, I got pretty good teeth, but you know, I didn't really think about it. But Reese said the other day that he gets acid reflux, but it's an esophageal one that comes back up, and I get the same. It comes back up into the throat. And of course, if that acid touches your teeth, it rots the enamel. So I only really have problems with my back teeth. All my front teeth are fucking perfect. You know, it's mad, crazy, but yeah, ripped out.
Yeah. Would you? Oh, you gone.
Ultra. Don't be crying about fucking spanners. I'm not having spanner wars in my chat. ISIS is gone because he kept misusing it yesterday, as you misused yours, and others misused theirs. So they're gone. They're gone. It's as simple as that. You have to, if you can behave yourself in the chat, you get your moderation back. I'm not going to give you a moderation that was there to protect yourself and has ended up being used as a weapon. So, I don't know. It's not just Ultra. They all seem to cry about spanners, and I don't know what the thing is because you know I've got 3 or 4, and I'd be happy if I didn't have any. I don't need them. I don't want them. You know, if I get thrown out in a chat, I'll either wait my 5 minutes out and make a funny comment about it, or I'll just fuck off and watch something else. It's as simple as that. Like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit deadly being in charge of a spanner. Do all sorts of fucking shit. So.
Afternoon, Ty.
Right, Tyrone.
Afternoon, AJ.
Hello.
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 Afternoon.
My name is AJ. What's yours?
I'm AJ. I am.
Now, what I'm saying on the ultra shit, yeah, you know, at least I didn't come up and talk about it.
Of course he can, but
'Cause we all have that right to at least come on a panel and fucking talk about shit.
of course he can.
You know, because you know what the chat is. The chat is evil. They will spin that shit. You know, they'll hear stuff.
I was the last few live streams. I've had to remove people's spanners, and then I give them back at the end of the stream, and then they abuse them again. Then I give them back, then they abuse them again. And yesterday it was people being timed out that were making comments that were just normal comments, nothing aimed at anyone, and it seems to be a bit of a game at the moment. So,
right, okay. I said this a year ago, and I said this to YouTubers, yeah. And I said, why do you need a moderator, yeah? You know, when you get you know, certain amount of people in your chat, yeah, you need moderators. No, but always download Nightbot. Nightbot will tell you who's timing people out. Not even if the moderators, it will grass them up.
Yeah.
You know, it will solve the problem. No, but not a lot of people get their head around fucking Nightbot because it's, you know, the settings are fucking complicated.
I have the chat open next to me. I've got 2 windows open now, so you know, I'm looking at the StreamYard screen in front of me there in the camera, and just to my right, your left, I've got a small window open with my analytics and my chat going. So, you know, I can see, I see exactly what happens. I see exactly who times out who, and what for, because I check the comments as well that have been deleted just in case I've missed them. So, you know, it's chat lives matter, and if half of my loyal chat are being timed out every 5 minutes, then I can't really have it. Can I? No. Half of my viewers are just going to disappear and not come back. Yeah. So,
hi, Lorenz, and I.
Right. Let me tell you a story. Yeah, and I'll tell you a true story. Yeah,
I was just looking at chat saying hello.
Now there was a plane that flew over Burnley.
Yeah. Sorry, Rome. Paul O'Neill.
Can anybody hear me or
what? Well, AMG.
John. Yeah, we can hear you. John's just saying hello to people in the chat a minute.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Right, listen.
These boys are cooled down a bit now. So.
There was a plane that flew over Burnley, yeah? And they put a banner saying, White Lives Matter.
Yeah.
You know, so what you just said, you know, it's the same sort of thing, isn't it? You know? Who really matters in this world?
Well,
you know, especially on YouTube.
Well, none of us really. We're all just like tadpoles stuck in a drying up pond. That's all. You know, but yeah, I would like to keep my chat as amicable and as friendly as possible, because, like I said, you know, people that have been with me from the beginning, if they're getting timed out for making a normal comment, and they're not going to come back, are they? So I do have to put my foot down occasionally. It's nothing personal against Ultra. Afternoon, Torb.
Well, hi, mate. You good?
Yes, good, mate. Thanks. Good, thanks.
Well,
hello, Torb. How you doing?
Hey, Mongo. Idiot.
What? I haven't fucking done nothing. Shut up. Before you even fucking start, I'm on to you, bro.
Paranoia will annoy you. Paranoia will annoy you, idiot. No, listen, all I was going to say, bro. All I was going to say, bro.
Go on.
All I was going to say, bro, is I've looked on the. I did block it as well, but I've looked on the list, on the block list, and you're not there, mate. There's only about 5 on mine, and you're not there. So I don't know what the fuck's happened there.
Well, if you've unblocked, you know,
account, Bob, have you checked your block list in Google?
No, I haven't actually.
There's a
I
separate
haven't.
block
No.
list in Google. I didn't know about it.
Of course there is.
Weeks and weeks about
Fucking
being
hell,
blocked.
how long have you lot been on
was like,
social
can't
media?
find it,
What's
can't find
going
it.
on here?
Yeah, and then I looked in Google, and there they were in Google.
What the fuck's happening, AJ? Huh?
Oh,
What's going on? What's going on with AJ today?
I've been a good boy. Fucking hell, what's going on?
I'm just saying what's going on. You were parting, not me, mate. You were going good boy, bad boy.
Big up, AMG. Afternoon, mate.
AMG, in the house, in the big bad house. Welcome to the show, AMG.
Number one MC's in the chat. On the panel. Here we go.
Pick it up,
MG.
pick it up, pick it up.
Pick up.
Drop it. For fuck's sake, Tobbs. What's up, Jojo? What have I done now, Jojo?
Oh, you're not arguing with Jojo now, are you?
Hey, you listen, I'm not saying I've been a good boy, Jojo. I'm not saying none of that. Or I'm not saying I haven't done now, Jojo.
Afternoon, Ty.
Hello, Ministry.
Yeah, all good. All good.
Want me to say any numbers?
Hello.
Yeah, 118, Ty, please.
Yeah, 11818.
No, I'm gonna people that I'm not sort of regulars. I'm gonna do like Jamie.
No, you need to be more careful, Ministry.
Have you been bomb bombed, like, Ministry?
Last Sunday I got bombed.
Well, be careful. Fucking hell, at least put up a banner when you let people on.
I do. I always
Just because you see people in the chat and then they come on panel, it doesn't mean to say that it's them. You know what I mean?
No. I always put the banner on.
Be careful on this shit.
I'm asking Joe a question. I'm not even looking for the response.
You know, fucking Chris the Brave lost his channel because of a bomb bomber.
Ministry.
Yep.
Just been up the Red Kite feeding centre. Oh, what a sight! Amazing. Yeah, I tell you what, there was only about 50 or 60 there, birds.
Fuck off.
Amazing.
Oh.
I just put a couple of videos on now.
It's all right.
Freaking beautiful.
Oh, nice. I'll have a look.
Stunning birds. Stunning.
Afternoon, shit.
Afternoon, pal. How you doing?
Big old shit, lad.
You had me going the other day, yesterday, you bastard.
Shit, 118. Got everyone's number, please.
100% fucking believe me. I'm a fucking idiot.
Listen, we are 118. We've got every fucker's number.
Yeah. 118. Over and out.
Yeah, 118. We've got everyone's number.
I can do you a good deal on a combine harvester. I don't know if you're interested.
I am sorry about doing that. I know. Even our says, what have you said that for? We split up like.
I did say straight away because I watched it while I was on live stream because Michelle brought my attention to it, so I went off and watched it and came back and I said, "Shit looks very serious, but I really hope he's just pulling everyone's piss out." The more I thought, no, he's serious.
You couldn't be further from truth, mate. Do you know what I mean? Obviously,
I'm going to refrain from the comments because it'll get me in trouble anyway.
I don't want to get into stuff, on your channel and what have you.
Yo.
But like, I will. Do you know what I mean? It's just. People, the certain people said about, it must ring true because he went quiet. I went quiet because of, I don't want to even drag this up like it's nothing to do with me, the UK lady and stuff. That had just kicked off. Do you know what I mean? And I was so shocked. About somebody else. And that's why I went quiet. I thought, because me with doctors and stuff like that, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to talk to you ever again. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You've done with me. And that's all it were. Do you know what I mean?
A fair play, Baron, and a fair old beard on him.
Okay, if anybody knows, that's what gets me, Winkerbank and Pittsmore. Two shithole areas in fucking Sheffield.
Two shithole areas. She's putting you in there. She's putting you in there, shit. She's putting you in them two fucking shit areas, the cheeky cunt.
Cheeky bastards. Do you know what I mean? A lad dragged up on Manor Estate in Sheffield.
Well, I could give you a reason why they might have assumed that shit if you want, but you might not like it.
No, they've assumed that.
Most people they assumed that because most people in those estate didn't eat healthy foods and they're fatties. Realistically,
you know, there's more Somalians living on fucking pits more than hotels, mate. Honestly, you try driving in your head.
They've all been allocated to hussies.
Do you know? I'll do a live stream.
I wasn't being a dick when I said that either. Like, honestly, I wasn't being a dick, or I wasn't trying to be a dick anyway when I said that. You know what I mean?
You're right, man.
I've just thought about what I said there. I thought I could actually get taken 2 ways there. Actually, like usual with myself. Like it could have been having a dig, but I reckon that's what they were insinuating. Eh?
It's one of them two-way projects, isn't it? You can tell
I'll tell you what. Look, do us a favour, gang. Do us a favour, right? Any one of you or anybody in chat, just have a look. All you've got to do, right, is have a look at photos of Pitsmoor. Right, I'm moving about now. Photos of Pitsmoor and photos of Winkerbank, right, and just you tell me, right, so you can see now. Look.
Are you talking about Winkers to me?
Yeah.
I
get it's definitely Winkerbank. I see an awful lot of white there. I'm getting the text smelling racism. Too many white windows. Too many white walls. Too many white walls.
Too many winkles. Fucking hell for me.
Oh, he's frozen.
Talk about winkles to me.
I'll mute myself. He's gone out the range of the Wi-Fi.
Back to life.
You say, AMG's Wombat.
Yeah, but shit, you don't even have to do that, man. You don't even have to do that, kid.
Yeah, but do you know, like, they thought you were laughing and stuff like that. It's like, you ain't got a clue.
Yeah, but let them think. You know what I mean? Listen, let them think. Let them think what they want to think, man.
It's unreal. It's just unbelievable.
I haven't said nothing.
It doesn't really matter, though, does it? You know?
Come on. He's coming in. Look at this.
You know, go.
Running in.
Dude, just about what
well, apart from that, Jack, anyway, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the boxing. I know that much shit. So, are you watching the boxing?
I don't know, mate, if I'm honest. I don't know what she... Because do you know what I mean? If I'm honest, because obviously sometimes I do music and stuff in studio. And between that and doing this, I've hardly been spending any time with her, so I think it's a movie night.
No, well, get it like that, as you go, mate.
She not happy with that, though.
What,
movie and Chinese. I mean, movie and Chinese. I mean, sorry, fucking hell, shit.
No, like it's like I'm not getting to spend much time with her. I was like,
can you hear me?
She not happy about that.
Yeah, you froze
I'm back in, mate.
Yeah, you froze.
Yo.
I haven't done nothing.
AJ, you were all over what I've just said there, weren't you?
Yeah, of course I were. Yeah, fucking.
I said movie night in the Chinkies. I said movie night in the Chinkies. I mean Chinese shit. Chinese.
Oh, fucking don't matter, does it? Fucking hell. You know what I mean? Can you imagine, though? You know what I mean? Can you imagine in Jamaica, right? Or Pakistan, or where you're Sri Lanka? Can you imagine them going, oh, I tell you what, I'm going to have an English tonight. We won't get offended, would we? Besides that, let's be honest.
My Chinese, we ask people. Sorry, man.
I was just going to say, we say we're having an Indian, but we're not actually having an Indian. We're not eating an Indian person.
I know.
It's true, isn't it? Yeah.
It's prepared by an Indian person, whether they be male or female.
And Chinese, we're not eating Chinese. 9 times out of 10, it's a dog or a cat. So
if you ask people who own the Chinese, if you ask people who the Chinese people in Mattoon, they all gave them other names, like Scottish names like John and Bob, because they couldn't say the other ones. So when they first turned up, they're like, "What's your name?" My name's Hinkin Tongwat. They bar, mate. We're going to call you Bob now. You just call Bob. Yeah. Right, so you say, who's the Chinese? You go, it's Bob. Bob's the Chinese guy. You go, what's happening, Bob? And you go, hi, how you doing, guys? I fucking love you all. Bob love you. Bob, you know what I mean? Like, but Bob's not going, you bunch of racist cunts. Bob's going, give me your money, fucking assholes. Pay me. Call me Bob, no problem. $9.99. Call me Bob all you want. You know what I mean? Let's come on, be fair. That's what's happening, people. Come on. How many Turkish people do you know that's called Tarek, right? Every Turk you can, you call him Tarek. Everyone. Tarek gets offended. He's the only Turk that gets offended because he's like, I get a blame for everyone because it's Tarek's fault. I'll mute myself.
It's true, isn't it? But we get fucking shot for talking about it these days, Joe.
Yeah. No, mate. It's fucking ruthless, isn't it, dude?
Yeah, it's fucking daft.
My local shop, they're friends of mine and my missus. Indian immigrants, but Hindus.
Yeah.
And my missus made the mistake of asking them if they were Muslim after I told her not to. So we ingratiated ourselves with him really well. But he likes to be called Neil because people can't say his name, which is it's only Nilesh. But I always call him Nilesh because I'm not ignorant. So but most people, I Neil. But,
that's because most people don't like calling him nothing.
We make the effort. They're
watch it. In 12 months' time, we'll have to call them they and them, won't we? Do you know what I mean?
We will.
I'm autistic. I'm autistic. I'll probably get away with that. Change doesn't happen
when
easy
did you
for
get
me.
diagnosed with 1 minute? What?
About 7 years ago. Maybe not as much as that. Maybe about 6 years ago. 6, 7 years ago.
She's going off at me. Swearing.
Oh
well. Sorry. Excuse our French.
Oh, not you. It's me. She plays hell with. You're all right. It's me. She goes mad with.
Tell her you never took French.
I'm a bad influence.
Yeah, I never used to swear. You know that before I went on YouTube.
Yeah, same here.
Unbelievable. It shows how we've been corrupted by him. Joe Mainley. That lad when he gets going. Unbelievable.
Fucking right, man. Yeah, I never saw a fucking one.
Who else is that Tyrone? Tyrone, you're right, pal.
I am all right.
I know you've got an AMG. You're right, you old loves. I didn't know they were. I'm sorry, my eyes are shocking. I've got my glasses on, but honest to God, I'm blind as a bat.
Open your ears. AMG's there for the night.
Get down with it. I thought you Saturday afternoon. I thought you'd have been sat watching ET.
No, I've watched that a few times.
Have you watched them documentaries I told you about? That one in Brazil, and that one in Africa with them school kids on Netflix.
Yeah, that's school kids.
You can see it on Netflix or all good available Fire Sticks.
Yeah, when they fucking draw the pictures, what they're seeing.
Yeah,
I've seen all that. It's true. People don't understand, though, if you think about it.
Go on. Sorry, mate.
Normal humans, it's hard, isn't it, to get through to people when they're struggling to pay fucking rent and buy food.
Yeah, no comprehension.
They don't care about fucking if someone's visiting us, do they? At the end of the day.
No.
NASA does, though. NASA is the biggest lie coming. Think about it. NASA goes to fucking the moon and says, oh, yeah, it's full of dust. You know what I mean? It's like, how bad is that?
Obviously, India's just gone there, haven't they?
Yeah,
you watch there be 3 corner shops and a fucking grocery. I'm telling you there. You watch. You watch.
There's no roads. Like it'll not happen. There's no roads, so there's no corner.
Local package shopping.
India had to go to the moon because Mr. Spoon owed him 20p on a newspaper he had 6 months ago.
It's hard, isn't it? What they're trying to push onto us, they're saying, no, this country, India, that can't afford for a car, that's gone to the moon. It's a big achievement, but they're lying to us. They've got
billions.
AMG, India is one of the richest countries in the world, and they've got the most advanced military technology.
I don't know about richest countries in the world, like Ministry. I think the economy's doing a lot better than what it used to do back in the day.
No, they're the only continent / country that have got.
We robbed the fucking life out of them like years ago. We robbed the life out of them. They're not allowed to produce as much money as like the likes of us in America.
That's not how it works. It's not how it works. They could produce just as much money if they were able to utilise their own shit. But what happens is, the magical fucking second country of the UK called finance.
They plough it into us.
Right. You know what I mean? Finance is what keeps everybody back.
Okay.
The elite moved out of certain positions, right? Like banking. Right, they now have boat holes. Britain is the boat hole capital of the world. All the legislation so they can funnel their money and hide their money is done by us, including Guernsey and all the rest of it, Jersey. Right, they'll all say, they're totally like autonomous, but they're not. Right, So finance is what does all that. The same reason why Wagner are in Africa right now, because they're securing the mineral rights. Finance does that for everything else.
Joe, to me, mate, there's level to this. Level 1 is, Ukraine is a fucking money pit. We all know that. That's how, you know what I mean? That's base level, isn't it? And there's another level above that, like another government above that. You know what I mean?
Stuff about India. That's just
You're boring
India got nukes. India got nukes. India got good nukes. We supplied them.
Yeah.
But then so Saudi Arabia now.
Nice, Sobs.
Saudi Arabia have got nukes now as well. And that's why we've got a Trident replacement rather than upgrade like it was to begin with.
What's this big fucking missile that the Russians have got and no one can compare with it?
Is this something to do with supersonic? Is this something to do with supersonic?
It'll only take 6 minutes apparently to get there. They'll sink Britain in with the one fucking missile.
Yeah,
but
what?
I think
did they call it the Valkyrie or something? Take the piss.
I want to jump off here, man. What's the goal?
I think it's something supersonic anyway. I think the reason why you can't get it is because it's supersonic. You know, I think it's because it's supersonic.
Pick up Robert.
But there's a lot of new weapons to come out, energy-directed weapons, laser systems. They're already on.
You let me talk or what? End of the day, think about what I'm going to say.
Go on, Andrew.
They burnt fucking Hawaii, Maui, didn't they?
It's called a SARMAT nuclear missile. SARMAT. SARMAT. And they reckon it could sink Britain with just with one missile.
Yeah, one missile.
Yeah,
you can all do that. It's just fucking thing. Think about it, though. Think about it. What would you do to take over a little island? You'd push in a fucking what Mark Kelly don't believe. Oh, we're pushing a fucking storm, a hurricane, and what we'll do, we'd go bam, 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 and burn all the fucking houses. The roads didn't burn. It's all the houses that burned. How mad is that? The roads didn't burn, did they?
It looks like a knob, doesn't it?
Bam, 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 bam. Not mean. But what we'll do, we'll put in a hurricane so no one can go in the street and we'll burn every house going. And then what happens after that? Oh no. TV crews can't come in there. It's off guards. Why? They done it with that fucking California. Remember that California one years ago? They burnt that fucking to the ground as well, didn't they?
Yep.
The California one, I swear to God, they burnt fucking a car.
You don't have to worry about missiles. You want to worry about the fucking immigrants that's coming in here. Never mind the missiles.
Whoa, there we go, Ty.
That's the bastard you want to watch.
Fuck them off. We should all buy a pellet gun.
Yeah.
I wish to God your lads could see this because all I've got her is on other settee, right? And she keeps going like this to me. Calm it down.
Yeah, worrying about your blood pressure.
She's not. She's worried about neighbours, mate. I'll tell you what it is.
Doesn't want you to bring up your tea.
It's not fucking Queen we live next door to. Oh, God. I'm moving out.
Yeah, you'll have to make yourself a soundproof studio.
I've got one. But I get bored on my own. I like to torment me, mate. I come back in the house and torment for a bit.
Well, I do. When my missus is like, she'll be asleep or something, I'll just go through to annoy her.
You just don't get us, did he, Minister? They don't get it. What do you mean you do? You don't. No, you don't. We always stay children, you see. You know what I mean? You all look after us, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just at me now, I'm like I'm from Leeds. Know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna stay at a child as long as my body will allow me.
Exactly, Minister. Exactly.
After fishing the other day, it's not going to be long because.
Ministry. Ministry. That's forever, Ministry. It's not like you're going to get any bigger.
Oh no, I'm getting smaller. I'm shrinking. I am, Joe.
I'm fucking not. I'm getting bigger. Round belly.
That's wider.
Right, honest to God. If it gets any worse, I'm going to see a gynecologist, mate. There's something wrong. Something fucking wrong. I will stop swearing. Oh, honest to God, women. Sometimes I wish I were gay. AJ, where is he? Is he gone?
AJ went a while ago, yeah. Big up the Scottish delicacy. Big up the
IM, bro. Big up the IM, bro.
I thought you were
Go
talking
on,
about
AMG boy,
battered
let it
Mars
go,
bars
son.
there.
No, I've never had a battered Mars bar.
Get those moves going. Get those moves going, brother.
He's got those moves like Jagger. He's got those moves like Jagger.
He's got the moves like Jagger, all right.
Moves like Jagger.
I'm sure he lives outside, that lad. He's always outside.
Yeah.
He can't
even
smoke
in
in the house.
Yeah, his missus only lets him in at dusk.
Have you heard that, AMG? What do you mean that's a good idea?
No!
That's not a good idea. AMG! Ignored us now. He's gone on one. Look, he's on one.
Yeah. He's
Go on, son. Get somewhere, like.
AMG does what he wants on my channel, to be honest.
He's a good lad, him. Go on, mate. We can't get music.
He's off for a jog.
There's no wonder he's slim tie, is there? Do you know what I mean? Because he's never still.
I know. Ashley Banjo got fuck all on him.
No.
He did all the fucking moves.
Did you just say? Tyrone? Did you just say Ashley's banjo has nothing on him?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said? Oh, that's not right, man. That's dodgy as fuck, Ty, man. Fuck you, hell. Fuck you, hell. That's going to get clipped, Ty. Somebody's going to clip that, Ty. Fuck, I'm going to be asking questions later. You know what I mean?
I've got a question for the panel. I've got a question for the panel a minute, because this tickled me the other day. Joe, being in the army, you obviously know what an egg banjo is.
I know what an egg banjo is, yeah.
Right. Well, someone said it in the comments the other day, and they got berated by loads of people saying you've just made that up. There's no such thing.
No, it's a real thing, right? But squaddy eggs are runny eggs. So if you take the egg in your left hand, right, get a big bite of it. Oh shit! It's just went down my top, and then start strumming with your right hand. It's an egg banjo, isn't it? As you try and get the yolk off the fucking top, isn't it? That's why it's called an egg banjo. To be fair, but it's a real thing, yeah. You know,
all right.
To be fair.
Right, AJ.
I was just laughing at what Jog has just said.
Hey, as anti-tank, if you were in the back of the Lanny, you always had a gas stove, tons of eggs, and a frying pan. You just lived off egg banjos constant.
Yep.
Your ration packs are fun, but listen, if you're anti-tank, you're either in a shell scrape with a Milan, or it's attached to your Land Rover, so you're in the back of it mostly. Can be lazy bastards, they'd fuck all, eating egg banjos, drinking cups of tea. It's great fun, really, to be fair.
Coming in, Paul. Thank you.
Do you miss it, Joe?
Aye, no, it was an experience. You know what I mean? I wouldn't change it for anything. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know,
I could imagine you get used to that way of life, and it must be difficult when you come out to Civvy Street, like, you know what I mean?
You meet edges, man. Fucking hell.
Oh, AJ, you're placid, man. No, I don't know. I mean, depends. I think it all depends, man. You know what I mean? You get me a shit in Civvy Street. Like, you get me a breakthrough, right? Like, a lot of folk will employ you more because you're good at timekeeping. You'll turn up on time. You know what I mean? Unless you're a retard, you know what I mean? Right? Like, you'll generally be able to follow orders, maybe even think for yourself. You know what I mean? To, like, initiative type thing. But if you fuck up and you go in front of courts and that, and you've not got PTSD or any other issues with tissues, and you just think you're an arsehole, they'll hammer you, like. Because they'll be like, you're trained, you can how to fight.
Yeah.
You get me a shit. It's not like being a boxer where they're going to be able to take a license off you. So they kind of, like, I've had sentences for breach of the peace, just a breach of the peace, 9 months. The assault, nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, granted, I was accused of assault, but I was cleared on that. Right? but I did admit to the breach of the peace. I did admit that I shouted. Aye. Yeah. And so they just done me for that, but they gave me 9 months for that.
Breach of the peace should be £75 fine.
Breach of the peace normally for most people, breach of the peace would be a fine now. But because
on the spot down there, so the coppers can ticket you like they would for parking, just being cunts, rather than having to take you in for swearing like they used to.
But most of my
£75 fine. If you attempt to fuck off, it's £150.
Most of my charges are Police Scotland Act breach of the peace, though, which is just police assault and breach of the peace.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
yeah,
if I'm going to get arrested for something I've not done, I'm not really prepared to do that. I'll give him a reason for arresting me.
You know what made me laugh one day when you turned around and said, if they don't put you in the van, I'll put myself in the van. You know, I've done that many a times, fucking joker and so.
Because they didn't want to touch you, because they're like, fucking root away fannies. We can just open the fucking door and get over and done with you pricks. You know what I mean? You're getting lifted. It doesn't make a difference. If your face fits, it doesn't make a difference. You're getting lifted. Even if you're just getting detained for the 12 hours to let out with nothing, they're lifting you just to annoy you. Maybe get your house keys off you and then go back to your house and just open up your fucking door and go and have a look. Go and have a look in your house. Honestly, that's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit they'll do up here, right?
They said they won't.
Trust me, Jordy, do it down. I don't know about now, like, but I grew up with that, mate.
No, 100%. That is one of the main reasons why I've got a camera at my door. Is so that I can come back and check my. Like, I've even had them come in my house and delete it off my DVR. So now the DVR. But I've got a tablet there that connects to the Wi-Fi. If you get what I mean, and it's always on, but it's never got the screen on, and it's always face down. But that records my shit, and I actually put it on the cloud as well at the same time. That was like, you know what I mean. But that's like, honestly, I'm assuming it's the same everywhere, to be honest. I'm sure it's a standard operating procedure. If they didn't like you, lift you, hug you for the 12 or 24 hours, depending where in the UK you are. You know what I mean? And you've got to hand your keys over, That's why a lot of folk didn't like, if they're getting lifted when somebody else is there, they're like, here, take my keys. Fucking take my keys, take my phone. And they actually want to stop you from doing that now. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, nah, mate, I got a dug in the house. Sorry. Sure.
It's unreal, isn't it?
I had a fucking day in the cells just for warning a neighbour that the police were coming to bust them. I opened the flat window, shouted as loud as I could across the car park. There's a fucking bust happening, which obviously my mate was opposite, so got rid of all this only weed, only stuff, you know, nothing heavy. Early 90s, they'd bust you for an ounce of weed, you know what I mean? So as soon as they knocked his door through, which they were going to do anyway because they had the warrant, they marched straight round to the flat I was in, which was my mate's flat, and demanded that I be chucked out or they were getting a warrant to go in. So I gave myself up. I was about 17, 18, walked out the door, 6 of them on me, just to make an example, hog-tied in the back of the van, just because I'd fucked their day. They kept me there all day and just gave me a public order offence fine for shouting. £75
That's
fine.
a bastards,
not even a charge. Not even a charge. Not even a charge. But I was being a tit. I was young. I was being a tit. It was my mate. You know what I mean? I was being a tit.
That's just part of the faff. That's the fuck about factor.
It is when you're young. It is, isn't it? You
know what I mean? You kind of just burst her up that they've probably had been planned for about 6 weeks, Ken. The bin could be upset.
I mean, I'm asking you a lot, like you're. I don't know whether you're know or not know. Does anybody in chat still know whether beatings and still goes off in prisons and stuff like that? Bit officers. Does that still go off or not? That used to be a massive thing.
Does it? It never stopped.
South Wales Police, Gwent Police, South Wales Police, and
that shit will never stop with prison officers.
Which cover Swansea as well as Powys, and Powys is a massive area. They're all known to be extremely brutal if you give them any grief in the cells. Cameras or not. Yeah, there's been the last 3 or 4 years, just in Newport Central Station alone, there's been 3 or 4 deaths. Either while the perpetrator's being arrested or in the cells. And the one guy was there was a big protest about it. He was learning disabled. He was a known addict, a known self-harmer, and a known minor street dealer. So he would be given a couple of bags of brown, whatever, in a rough part of Newport. He'd go out, he'd sell 5 bags or whatever and be given one. So the coppers went to arrest him for nothing to do with drugs or anything. It was a warrant, I think, for a fine. He kicked off because he was in a drug-induced psychosis, and they restrained him and ended up killing him.
They literally they get away with blue murder, don't they? Fucking murder. Every single time.
And, you know, everyone around him knew, even the police knew that he was a vulnerable person with personality disorder and, you know, severe mental health problems, as well as a drug addiction. So, yeah, there was uproar about it, but they came down heavy-handed on the people that were doing the protesting as well. And it was sort of the reporting sort of stopped. But the videos that I saw were all on. None of it was on YouTube. It was all on Facebook. I caught it, so I'm not sure if anything's on YouTube. I should have a look really about, you know, just put in Gwent police brutality or something. Because the city, not the rural, the city police are fucking. They're brutal. They have all the big fellas, you know, the roidheads, the fucking rugby players. They work with city shifts.
Exactly. They're just bully boys, mate. That's all we fucking are.
Yeah,
they're just saving the taxpayers' money.
Yeah, I suppose it's the same up with you though, Joe. In, you know, Edinburgh.
No, if you think about it, they're saving the taxpayers' money because a lot of these addicts cost a lot of money.
Well, they
cost a lot of money to police them, to medicate them, and even when you jail them, it's costing 130 grand a year to jail them. Yeah. To be fair, you know, that's probably why they get overlooked. Because somewhere up the chain of command and via government departments as well, obviously, there'll be a bean counter there saying, well, technically we've saved X amount of million this year because we're no longer paying their PIP, their ESA, their housing benefit, their meth bill, their Valley bill, and their criminal bill. You know, like obviously that's harsh to say that, but let's be honest. The way that the governments work, somewhere, there'll be somebody saying that's cost effective. You get what I mean? It sounds brutal to say that, but bearing in mind, we're all just numbers. You've got loads of numbers attached to you.
We have to doubt, mate. We have to doubt.
You know, and they've already came out and kind of said that we're air stealers now. So I'm assuming they think there's too many of the numbers, and the numbers come to, rather than being taxable money, it's all coming up now saying they're going to have to give you X amount now because of UBI and all the other things that they want to bring in. So it stands to reason that this will get worse before it gets better.
Oh,
when humans
it's
become
definitely going to get worse, but there's got to be a breaking point, hasn't there, Joe?
Of course, and we're starting to see it now. People are starting to realise that private jails are making profit jailing people. Right, so when they're not going to be able to make profit anymore, they want to make profit by killing people, no? Because they make profit in a private jail by jailing you, because it's cost effective against the state-run jail, because there's no pension, there's none of that shit. That's all private, and they're doing it for less money per prisoner than what the state ones are. You know what I mean? And they've been doing that for decades.
I wouldn't say that they're out to fucking kill us, George. Oh, fucking hell.
Why not? Why not?
You there, fella?
You've got my right down in there, Joe. Nightmare. So they're going to murder me.
The Georgia guys don't say that.
I'm going to murder you.
They're going to murder me. Hey, Jay, I'm going to be murdered.
Fucking hell.
Just as I'm starting to eat Greg's bastard, they're going to fucking murder me. That's never right.
If you think about what did the Georgia Guidestones say?
I got a clue it is, mate. Right above me head, that. Right above me head. Admit it. Go on.
Georgia Guidestones are just big 5 like megalith, monolith style tablets that appeared with 5 different languages on it, saying they want the population down to feel like 5 billion or whatever it is, down to like 1.5 billion or something. Like just 85% of the population wiped out, and we want it done by like 2030ish.
Yeah.
Wow. That's why Elon Musk said robots don't ring in sick. See him?
Jude. I didn't realise. Hey up, Jude. You're right, pal.
Hey up, Jude.
Hey guys, yo.
Yeah, all good, mate. All good, mate.
For ages, Minister.
No, I haven't seen Jude for ages.
All afternoon I've been listening to Manchester City score goals. Me windows are open. Bastards. Who wins tonight? Smith or Eubank? I bet Liam Smith stops him again in the 5th round. You watch.
I'd have to go. Smith looked more comfortable last time, and
I don't know. Eubank wasn't. I don't think Eubank was totally committed to the fight. I thought he was going to be easier, and he got fucking shit on. I think he'd be a different fighter this time.
Well, I don't think he would. I think he'd retire if he got beat. I don't think he'll retire because of his ego, but like I said, he's too arrogant. And I hope he gets smoked tonight.
Joe,
I know Liam has tools in his locker to do it.
Joe, do you think we'll beat Arsenal tomorrow?
I'm hoping so, brother. It's like if you look at the top of the Premier League now, who's on top? West Ham? Is it West Ham?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
No, that's what I love about football. Even if we don't speak the same language, we understand each other. Yeah.
They're all a bunch of overpaid wankers, Jude.
Come here. 5 seconds. When you have people like, for instance, I'll give you an example, right? Cristiano Ronaldo plays in the Emirates or whatever it is, right? And they have oil money, Now, I think there's a lot going on over in Qatar. They're buying all these players 200 million. They fucking put in a bid for Mo Salah, 150 million. What I think they're going to do is they're going to turn dirty money into clean money by investing. You understand?
What was he having? 1.2 million a week they offered him, wasn't it?
Come here. Do you know what? See them in Kuwait. You know that Prince Al Sam bin fucking whatever his name is. 9 trillion. Them oil fields are worth worldwide. 9 trillion. Now,
but when was that calculated though? Because if that was calculated when a barrel of oil was worth $48 and it's now at 85, that 9 trillion is quite a bit more.
Well, I'll tell you this: for years they had this big pit, and they were filling it with oil for fucking years, and they had something like 40 million barrels of oil or 40 billion. I don't know, but everybody needs fuel. You know what I mean?
Not for much longer.
Listen, you'll struggle to find a product. You'll struggle to find a product that's no got oil in it, just like you'll struggle to find any form of cleaner or toiletry that doesn't have an Amazon product in it.
What score was it, brother? What score was the game?
Oil's never going to get phased out. It's never disappearing.
I'm a fan, so
good luck this stream, Jude, what's going on? Jude's just got off on a tangent. You're right, pal.
Yeah, I was just saying, look, what happens is, because I live beside the Etihad, loads of people park their cars in the driveways.
That must be nice.
And when I say 5 minutes, I mean I live 5 minutes from it. So I'm going to start making content again, guys, right? I'm going to do a StreamYard. I'm shy at StreamYard, but I'm going to give it a go. Yeah. But anyway, listen, bro. Thanks for letting me into your life. I hope all your fans are not.
You can get a trusted friend to help you with StreamYard to help bring people on and sort out people who, so you don't get porn bombed and everything. I'm sure there's
there's a poison part of YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for many years.
Yeah.
Here, I have 2 documentaries that were put on YouTube over fucking nearly 20 years ago. It's like, and I never was ambitious. I never wanted to grow my channel by calling men out and, selling myself to like I said, and I refuse to charge people membership for talking about mental health. I've had 92 appointments in 44 years, so I know what I'm on about, bro. And if you can't help people for free, you're not a good person. You're on here for the wrong reasons, but I guess it's okay not to be okay. What? Here.
Top lad, Joe. Top lad. Well said, mate. Well said.
Bro, look, There's loads of us. Let's call a spade a spade. There's a lot of people on the YouTube community that suffer with mental health issues that keep it to themselves, right? And they're afraid to talk to their family. They're afraid to talk to their kids. They're afraid to talk to their mates because everybody will look at you as you're weak. And you know what? Here, as a mental health advocate, I've tried to check out twice. Once with a belt, it snapped. And then one night my mind snapped. And I walked onto a railway line, laid on it, heard the train coming here. What's weak about that? Would you lay on a railway line? But anyway, I ended up getting section 3.
Nothing.
Yeah, this is my reality every day. Shout out to the real people out there that have mental health issues that aren't afraid to say, look I have mental health issues, but it's okay not to be okay, right?
Yep. I've been open and honest about my problems as well, dude, from the beginning. And it helped me.
Before I go, can I just say this? Shout out to all the false prophets on YouTube who tell everyone Jesus loves you. Fuck you on your face, handsome. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm gonna go. Yeah, have a great day. Yeah.
All right. Big up,
thanks for letting me in, boys. Bless.
Big up, Jude. Big up, Jude.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Take care.
Take care, Jude.
Yeah, man. God bless. How do we get out of here? Right.
Bless him. I ain't seen him for ages, ministry, that lad.
No, I haven't. I used to sort of be in chats regularly with him, and I've been on panel with him and a few times.
Lives on. He's put a few lives on YouTube, but not on StreamYard. You know.
Yeah. I've seen a few, YouTube ones, but he's got lots of very, very close support. So I'm sure he's got a lady mod or something that would quite happily, be his administrator in StreamYard and sort it all out for him. Bring people on, make sure he doesn't get porn bombed and all that sort of thing.
He's got some good stories. The
only thing I don't like about he says, I know people with mental health have issues, but when you go and lie on a railway track, what about the person that's coming driving the fucking train? How's it going to affect him? When you're going to kill yourself, you got to think about what you're doing. If you're going to do it in privacy. Don't put anybody else through what you were going through, because that's what will happen. If you lie on the track and the train driver comes and kills you, he's going to be in a fucking lot of shit, isn't he? His head's going to fucking
driver and that, yeah. And the cleanup crew.
If you're going to do it, if you want to kill yourself, check out on your own. Don't put any people in the same position you're already in, mentally.
Yeah.
I mean, what about them fuckers? People who shoot themselves off buildings and then landed on somebody and killed them and all. Fucking hell. How bad is that?
If you've got mental health issues, then maybe go to the emotional rooms when they talk about the mental health issues. There's people that have mental health issues that get traumatized when they get a little bit harsh truths, a little bit assertiveness. They maybe shouldn't be coming into places where there's going to be assertive people and people that will say exactly what their opinion is. You can't even come into these places and then after you've done your tittle tattle what you want to do in the chat or whatever, and then somebody responds to you in kind or differently because they've maybe misconstrued what you're typing, possibly, happens. You can't then just start going, I got mental health. But you can't do that. That's not conducive. It's not conducive for anything. To be fair,
it's not a good answer. It's not a good answer for having your comment,
afternoon cheeky chops,
whatever you said blown apart. Oh, it was my mental health. I didn't say it properly. But like I said, Jude's an advocate for mental health, and that's been since I've known him 2 years now on YouTube. I've sort of known of him, and
I've been
open and honest about mine, and I've even offered, when I schedule lives, sometimes I'll be in studio half hour before, and I've said to people, if you want to have a chat to someone that is not family, because like Jude said, most people don't want to burden their family members with what they're thinking and feeling. Some do. Obviously I burdened a bit on my wife, but most people don't want to burden their family members because family members sometimes are going through the same thing.
Or don't understand. They know they're not going to understand, don't they?
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. I think most people have got more chance of getting told, "Shut the fuck up, you daft cunt." Stop acting like an arsehole from family members. From family members. And this is the main reason why they don't want to chat with their family members. Because it's family humiliation, because you're that weak. Right?
Yeah.
That's part of the reason, right? Now, I've said this before. I hate saying this, right? Because, like, it sounds harsh as fuck, right? But if you want to top yourself, go and fucking top yourself. Then come and tell me I'm no fucking interested, right? I can actually translate from when I was wee. I was taught if you commit suicide, you're going to bring shame to the family name. And at that point, suicide rates were terrible, but they weren't that bad. Fast forward 20 years. When I was I'm getting brought up in the 80s, you know, get into like 2010ish, 2000s, into that kind of time frame. It's now no longer shame for your family to kill yourself. You're going to get a shrine. You're going to get a fucking shrine on YouTube, yeah. And that shrine ain't normally put up by your family members 9 times out of 10. It's your friends or people that knew you on YouTube, yeah. No people that actually really knew you. Right, because that's why a lot of people don't go to these people. If you look at the suicide rates today, since we started mollycoddling people and saying poor you, fucking give me big cuddles of that, I love you. Suicide rates have went up for when it was if you kill yourself, you're going to bring shame to the family. We're all going to go to fucking hell because of you fucking doing that type routine. I mean, that's what you got taught when you were younger. Suicide rate then were bad. Nowhere near like the day. Nowhere near like the day. We can blame the technology, we can blame the soy boys all you want, but I think it's a large portion of it is the fact that people going to complete strangers to talk about shit, and the complete strangers not really knowing nothing about these people, and then giving them advice, which generally can only be. I'm going to sound harsh again. It can only be generic advice if you really don't really know the cunt. You're just giving them advice on the first time kind of value. You know what I'm saying? It can only be generic. And we all know generic doesn't fit for every individual. Sometimes generic can make it worse. So it's a catch-22, you know, catch-22.
With someone you don't really know, it's more, the person you don't know is more of a listener. And obviously, you know, I worked in care for a long time. So, you know, when I did my intensive thing, I was allowed to offload. And the lady who I was doing it, only 8-week intensive course, and it was amazing for me. But she would just sort of ask the most simple question, but it would have been attached to what I told her. She let me speak first, then she'd sort of pick a little bit and open me up a little bit, you know.
Calculate question, closed questions too.
I'm not, you know, sort of qualified as a mental health advocate or anything, but I am a good listener, and I've offered that to people. Like,
there's nothing the matter with that either. I was generalising as well. I wasn't saying specifically yourself or anybody specific either. You know what I mean?
You know, mental health is a very touchy subject, isn't it? All round.
Of course, man. But ultimately, we have to try and take responsibility for that for ourselves.
Yes,
and we can't project that everybody else has to give a shit about our mental health because if we're not dealing with it ourselves, it's going to be hard for anybody else to deal with it for us.
Yeah, mine was due to bereavement, and you know, I openly admit it was due to not being able to grieve properly because I had to carry on for over a year afterwards with my job, looking after someone 24 hours a day. So my mind was constantly on work and keeping this place going rather than letting myself grieve at all. So I didn't grieve for about 18 months. And of course, that was during the pandemic time as well. So of course, it led to agoraphobia was my biggest problem. But mild depression set off agoraphobia and anxiety. So, but as you can tell, I'm not anxious or agoraphobic at all. I'm always out. I'm fucking open. I don't come on here fucking and all that. You know,
What's agoraphobia? Is that spiders or is that arachnophobia?
That's arachnophobia.
That arachnophobia.
Fear of open spaces, agoraphobia.
Oh, right, open spaces.
So, you know, the pandemic sort of gifted me that. It's not a gift, but the pandemic gifted me that, which, you know, I giggle at, but, you know, sometimes the agoraphobia what would trigger off the other mental health problems, you know. So,
it must be awful, Minister. It must be horrible.
Yeah, it's a weird one, though, what happened during the old doodah. Okay, Reese.
Now then.
What's
going on?
So, what do you think cured it for you, then, Ministry? What do you think were turning point for you?
Well, grieving, grieving my loss, and I knew what was happening to me, because of my line of work. I saw the signs, but I wasn't really acting on it. And then my missus said, "Look, just go to the fucking doctor," because it's. Some people get embarrassed about going to the doctor and saying, "Look, I've been feeling this way, I've been feeling that way." But my missus insisted, and as soon as I rang them, that was it. The ball was rolling, and I've got to be honest. The only thing the doctor really helped me with was a mild medication. The local borough mental health team are an absolute shambles. My details,
mate.
My details were sent to them. I heard nothing for about a month, so I contacted them, and they said, "Oh well, we sent a letter out to you a fortnight ago, didn't get any reply, so we struck you off." This is after a month of me being diagnosed. So I just asked. I said, "Yeah, could you please possibly tell me the address that it was sent to?" And they said, "Yeah, so and so." And I said, "Well, that's not my address." I said, "That's about 5 doors away." And I live in the town centre, so it's probably gone to an empty shop. Oh, well, we'll have to put it on the list, and it's like 6 months. So I've actually said, just fuck off. And I went through Mind, and the job centre put me onto that because I was signed permanently on the sick after coming out of work. The job centre were the ones that put me onto the intensive therapy course in Mind, 8-week course. 8 1-hour sessions, and it was amazing. So I can't big up Mind enough. Really can't.
Good on you, mate. Well, at least you conquered it, pal. And you basically did it on your own, didn't you?
Yeah, I have my little doubts occasionally, but nothing that it gets to the point where I'm having panic attacks or I'm agoraphobic. I'm out every day. I'm chirpy every day. You know, it's I'll have the occasional down when I put songs on or whatever that remind me of someone or something, but I quickly snap out of it when my missus tells me to stop being a fucking baby and grow up.
That's all it takes sometimes, though, mate. That's all it takes, isn't it? The hardest Ty's laughing at that because that must happen.
The voice of reason at his ministry, the voice of reason.
It is the hardest thing. The hardest thing to do as a bloke is to put your hands up and say, "I'm struggling. I need some help."
Yes,
the hardest thing to do.
Without a doubt, yeah. It shouldn't be, but it is.
Fucking kudos to your ministry for doing that and for getting the help that you need. And, you know, if your story can be an inspiration to anybody in this community that's struggling, that can see that, you know, there is a way to get right. So I don't know anyone that suffers from.
I've known people far deeper in the hole than I was. I wasn't at the bottom of the hole so far.
No, but if you're struggling at all, and you need help, it's even if it's just a little bit. Don't compare your trauma and your suffering to somebody else, because you know you can't diminish what you're going through. At the end of the day, if it's sufficient for you to think, hang on, something's not right here, then you need to do something to sort it. It don't matter if somebody else is worse than you. You know what I mean? You've got to do what you've got to do to look after yourself, mate. And one thing I will say is, I don't think that anybody I haven't come across anybody that, if they've suffered from mental health issues, that have ever, at any point in their life, have been able to turn around and say, "Do you know what? I'm cured." Because that doesn't happen. If you've got mental health issues, it's always, for the rest of your life, it will be there in the back. You might be able to push it down, and your circumstances might stop it from coming out because life's good and you're dealing with stress fine, or you might not have any stress. But all it takes is for one trigger, one instance, and it can bring it all back.
Yep. True. Yeah. But, I don't. It's been a few years, and I've never felt the need to get extra counselling or anything. I did after.
No, but you've got healthy coping mechanisms now, Ministry.
Yeah, after 12 months, I did ask for my doctor to review my tablets because 12 months on the very lowest dose of a mild antidepressant. He agreed that the dose may needed to be upped because I wasn't sort of feeling bad or anything, but I could just tell that it was starting to sort of because the more
lose effectiveness.
Over time, they gradually start to lose their effect, and I thought
you build up a tolerance, don't you?
I could feel that was happening, so they just upped my dose. Still a mild dose compared to some, on the same medication. So.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, mate. I mean, obviously, the fact that you can sit here and share your story, Ministry, as well, and tell other people, they're not alone when they're going through stuff. They're not, there's a whole bunch of us out there that have fought life. We've fought life and not always come off the winner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And life can,
it
can fuck you up.
I think some people, because I've been a semi-pro musician, this, that, and the other, long-term job. I think some people think that I was born with a silver spoon up my ass.
No, your accent doesn't give me that, mate.
I was born when I was in the States. I was brought up when I was in the States until I was 15. So I'm worldly wise, shall we say? Worldly wise. I'm not any better or worse than anybody else, but I come from some dark places, shall we say? Some dark places, as a lot of us have, because a lot of us on here have been brought up when I was in the States. So, and some of them can be pretty brutal when you're a small ginger kid, and I
consider myself.
That's a bit selective.
Lucky I escaped.
Kids.
I escaped the council estate, but only into foster care. So I don't know if that's much of an escape, but I got off the estate at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just lucky enough that when I was about 14, 15, that my mum had some sort of payoff from a high-powered job she was in and bought a business in Wales. So, that's how we ended up off sort of council estate, really.
Mm-hmm.
From council estate in southeast or south of England to Wales. So, bit of a culture shock.
We took you in, Ministry, and we nursed you. You're right now.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, see, Ty. I already played rugby, so
we give you the cut you needed, and that was it.
I already played rugby, so it didn't take long for me to fit in.
Yeah, but you played wrong. You played wrong code, Ministry.
League is my league is my love. To play uni, it was always uni.
Uni's a faster game to play, but it's boring as fuck to watch, man. I'd much rather watch Super League than watch a rugby union game.
Yeah, I've turned to watching Super League. I do record all the union, but rugby league
it's
is
just
my
that more fast paced, isn't it?
Sport to watch. And Gaelic football. when it's on Sky, when it's a GAA season.
Then rugby league players now they're like
rugby
athletes,
league
aren't
are
they?
my fucking thing. Like
they all rugby players that built like brick shitters is recently. They all got fucking 6-packs.
No, not anymore, mate. I tell you what, the modern day rugby league player is more. He's closer to a football player than what he was an old rugby player. He's closer to a football player than he's a union player now. It's all about speed and about agility these days in rugby. It's not about being a big. Obviously, you've got big bruising lads, but the biggest majority of the points are scored by people that are fast and nimble.
Yeah, the cleaner. They don't have they don't, like you said, they don't have 4 or 5 or 6 of the biggest like prop forward second rows on anymore. They only have 2
anymore,
or 3.
That's it. Yeah, you've got a couple of big props and maybe a decent size hooker.
Yeah, two.
I don't know why they want. I don't know why they want hookers and props in rugby league because it's just a fucking mess of scrimmages, isn't it? You know, they don't actually scrimmage.
It's more of a formality, isn't it? It's more of a. Although, having said that, I've been in sides that have overturned head and feed in a scrum. I've done it. You know what I mean. If you've got some fucking F to you, you can push them off that ball. You know what I mean. You don't see it that often on the professional rugby league on the television anymore because those boys are fairly evenly matched. But when you watch the amateur stuff, it's definitely a component in game. You can win a scrum even if you don't, even if you're at fault for knock on. You know what I mean? You can still win a scrum.
Sorry, I was distracted by Chits Junior on the screen.
New addition to the family. This one,
Buffy!
Little Maisie. 14 week old.
Everyone's getting new fucking pets this week.
Is it a Shih Tzu? Is it a Shih Tzu?
Not fair.
It's
my mate at work's just got a new fucking kitten, and I'm gutted because that cat is honestly that kitten's so fucking cute. It should be illegal. a grey and silver tabby. Oh God, I just want to. I want to break into his house and steal the fucking thing.
Lovely.
I never used to be a cat guy, but now I'm definitely a cat guy.
Same reason. I've never been a cat guy, but I do fancy a cat. But my missus is putting me off a cat or a dog. But I am going to inquire whether my missus likes it or not to see about rescuing a 5-year-old ex-racing greyhound bitch.
Oh, lovely. Well done,
she's had all her vaccinations, microchip. She's neutered.
Yeah. Where are you getting it from? Ponty, is it?
Everything. So,
is that from Ponty Ministry?
No, it's from the Forest of Dean. So,
nice.
I'm going to fill in the online form, and it says they give you an interview. I don't know whether they come out or do an online interview.
Yeah.
But I'm going to inquire whether my missus wants me to or not. I'm going to inquire and. I might just if they want me to go down there for an interview, I'll jump straight in the car and go. Because that's what a few people have mentioned rescues lately, and I do like puppies. I like to train my own pups. I like the whole training process. I've done it all my life, and it's something I enjoy training dogs. But she is such a beautiful dog, and it's sad to see him in kennels. I don't like it. You're muted there, shits, mate.
I was just saying, do it, mate. You've got to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm convincing myself more. So it looks like I'm going to fill in the application form. I'm not that far away. I'm a half hour away. So, it's only half hour, 40 minutes down the road for me.
They just add so much to your lives, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And my old boy, I know he's sort of got over his mum going. But when he sees my brother's dogs, he's so excited, and
it'd be good for a dog company ministry.
Mind, I really, even my mate popped to visit me the other day, and he's got a miniature Schnauzer pup.
Yeah.
And that mine and his pup with nose, my old dog and his pup with nose to nose, and he doesn't usually like puppies. Wagging his tail, they were kissing each other, so. He was even glad for that interaction. So that's making me think even more about getting a rescue.
Gay ministry, is he? He's not gay, is he?
My dog. Nah, he's never had his end away, but he's not.
I
gay.
hope it was a bitch and not another dog. Kissing one another.
He's never had his end away, and he's not gay, so he's all right, man. He's a unit.
You can't. I mean, them rescue greyhounds are fantastic. Got to be honest.
Yeah, he's a Benedictine monk, so you know he's abstaining.
Yeah, same as my dog. He's had his nuts out years ago. Like,
it's the best way. It's the best thing for him, though, Ty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ty, I was watching your video the other day on beach. My God, you're lucky where you live, mate.
It's all right, isn't it?
All right. I'd live on there, mate, if I had that on my doorstep. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Do you get like seafood down there on beach?
What's that, Reese?
Do you get like? Can you go on beach and harvest like fresh shellfish and stuff like that?
Yeah, you're allowed to, but not. You're only allowed a certain amount, you know, unless you're licensed. But you can go down.
Yeah, you got to do it in season, aren't you?
Yeah.
How good's that? Being able to do that.
Yeah. Plenty of cockle.
I just love it. I'd eat nothing but fucking seafood.
Yeah, same.
There's a massive cockle beds down there. You know, there's so many working them cockle beds in the season, and they got a.
I'll be throwing some ropes in and trying to get some mussels going.
And I picked a load of mussels off there last year. And they only had my dog.
I tell you what else are nice as well that we don't eat very often in this country is razor clams.
Yeah.
You know the long ones.
Yeah,
they harvest them and all.
I love razor fish.
Yeah,
love razor fish.
A lot of waste we them like, but they're gorgeous.
Yeah,
they're a lovely eat. I like a nice, just get a nice fire going and just throw them in.
Oh, I love it. Anything out to sea. I'll eat anything out to sea. Fair play. I love my seafood. Yeah, but it's nice to go down in the morning. You just, if you go down the right, you know, when the tide's just creeping out, you can rake a few cockles up easy enough. You know what I mean?
It's £1 million view, mate. Honestly, that is Christ. People.
I haven't actually seen it, Tyrone. I've not had the.
Well, you want to see it? Please have a look at it. It's brilliant, and I mean, looks absolutely.
Is it on your channel? Have you got a video on your channel of it?
I got a few videos of where it's just walks with the dog in the morning or so.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful parts.
I'll check it out, mate.
And I mean, the whole of the UK, not just Wales. Yeah, beautiful. And well, West Wales. You know, if you like sort of rugged Scotland and whatever, you know, mountains, coastline. But you don't want to drive that far. Go to Mid Wales. It's not as mountainous, but it's the coast and the small mountains and hills. Fucking hell.
I live a couple of hours from essentially Anglesey, so I can get to North Wales quite easily. Straight down M62.
North Wales is beautiful.
Yes.
That drive on top, I would drive in for a van delivery.
Yes, Ash. I think
my own van delivery service.
Private stream, Ash. I think. Sorry,
and
Ash.
Yeah, I had to drop stuff off in on Anglesey, and the drive out there is just down that coast, across that north coast of Wales, just stunning. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
you're right next to the sea, and you've got mountains on your on side here, and they just rise straight up out of the ocean. It's incredible. You feel like you clung to the side of a piece of land.
It's just it's just weather that lets us down. If we had the weather, it's the best country in the world, wouldn't it? It's got everything. Do you know what I mean? It's just the weather that lets us down.
Weather's a matter of perspective, though, isn't it? Because ultimately, if you're a farmer, you'd love the weather in Wales.
Oh yeah.
If Wales were flat, if Wales were flat and it got the weather it does, farmers would be ecstatic. There'd be loads of farms in Wales. If you're a sheep farmer, you already love Wales because the weather's perfect for producing that lush green grass. The sheep get nice and fat. They produce lots of wool. Do you know what I mean?
It's famous. What they call it? Is it marsh lamb or something down in Wales?
Yeah. Swansea, you get the marsh lamb.
Marcher. Marche. Marche.
No,
where the word marquee comes from.
No, this is no. He's
marsh
right.
lamb.
It's is right. Marsh lamb. They feed on the marshland in Swansea. Yeah.
All right.
Supposed to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like.
It's different flavour to them.
Because it's getting
So
made
is
like
any
it's made a it's
in
made a
Wales and
peaty
that, have you ever
diet, though, isn't it?
tasted-
Yeah.
Salt
lava bread?
marshes. Salt marshes.
Yeah.
Lava bread. I've had lava bread. You make that with seaweed, don't you?
That's it, Reece. Yeah. I'd love to taste it.
Yeah.
I
should imagine with that marsh lamb, it'd go really well. I'm a chef, mate. I've eaten. There's not many dishes that you could name that I haven't eaten.
I've tried.
I've tried nearly every. If you put something in front of me to eat, unless it's on the list of things that I can count with one hand that I don't like, I'll eat it.
Yeah. It's the best way, though, isn't it? You've got to try and taste everything, mate.
Oh yeah.
Here's a comment from Casters Wales. He's got an angling channel.
Yeah.
500 Chinese down Pendine, nicking the worms and clams that his mate was pumping. So,
yeah, but didn't about 500 of them do that in Morecambe Bay, and it didn't turn out well for them, did it?
Yes, I remember that well.
They're not careful. Them cockle beds and that
pickers
fucking
in Morecambe Bay.
John is asking you, Reece, John is asking you, have you tried deep fried Mars bar?
I have had deep fried Mars bar, yeah. It's a fucking monstrosity. It's a heart attack waiting to happen.
Evening spaghetti.
Maltesers are better deep fried.
I should imagine they are quite good.
They're hard today, though. They are hard today, though. You get a lot of wastage, seemingly.
Well, and I suppose as well, it'd be difficult to do a Malteser without
because
getting
it's so light and
the thumb imprints in it.
I'm surprised you just don't dissolve straight in the fat, like.
Well, it's all about having if your batter's right, your batter protects the chocolate. Your batter will seal it the instant that it hits the oil if your batter's right.
But because they are, it's very thin chocolate on a Malteser. Seemingly, it's hard to get it right. There's a lot of wastage.
You should really freeze the Mars bar before you.
You could freeze a Malteser too. Yeah.
You could do the same.
I've never ever eaten in my life, but I'm getting on a bit now. Is a banana.
Oh yeah.
I've never eaten a banana.
You've never eaten what?
No, never ever. A banana.
No. We've got to stop there. We've got to fucking stop there. Somebody get this motherfucker a banana. What? You've never eaten a banana? That's it. We can't let this slide, Tyrone.
As soon as you peel it back, like the stench of them just puts me right off.
I'm not going to rest now until I've seen you eat a banana, mate. You cannot live your entire life not having tried a banana.
I've never eaten a banana, and I've never drunk a cup of coffee.
What?
Try banana bread.
Yeah, banana bread will rock your fucking world, mate. It's awesome.
Oh, I love banana bread.
And I tell you what, if you make it, throw some. You can get the like the little salted caramel fudge pieces.
Yeah.
Throw them into your batter mix. Oh, salted caramel banana bread is amazing. I tell you what is another fantastic combination that most people don't think would work, but actually really, really does. Is banana and mustard sandwiches.
Oh, fucking
banana and mustard.
Banana and mustard. You wouldn't think that it would work, but it does.
Ham and banana pizza.
English or Dijon?
I'd use. I would use. I would actually use American because it's milder. You know, like the hot dog mustard.
Yeah.
Because it's milder. If you go put fucking Coleman's on there, you're gonna blow your fucking brains out.
Yeah. Oh, I can't stand that stuff.
You want some. You want some. See, the American's got a little bit of acidity with it as well. And banana can be, on the palate, banana's quite fatty, if that makes sense. You know, like avocado, and you get that greasy feel, yeah? Banana's got a similar sort of mouth feel to that. So that little bit of acidity that's in the mustard will just cut through that. The spice will bring out a contrast with the sweetness. You see, flavor when you're cooking, it's all about getting your different flavors in balance.
Yeah,
greasy banana fritter and fucking condensed milk from a Chinese.
Banana fritter. I love
that. Would they thank you for fritters? Unless it was like potato fritters.
I'll tell you what you. I'm saying that like I'm telling, like I'm teaching you. You probably already know about this, but I only knew about this from my brother last week, and we just bought two. Have you ever heard of this hydrogenated? I can't even say it now.
Hydrogenated water.
No, it's hydrogenated water, right? Look at it on. They sell them on. We got ours from Amazon, and the benefits, seriously, of this water and using this water every day. We bought two. Each one, I think, it was £41 each for this bottle thing. It's reusable. You press this button and it puts all this certain bubbles. You've got to drink it straight away. But it's the benefit. Read up about it. Honestly, I thought my brother were joking about it, but the benefits is unbelievable. It's equivalent to like eating, do you know, antioxidants and stuff. Something like 700 bananas, you know, at a time. Just having.
Yeah, but if you ate 700 bananas, mate, you'd die.
No, I know, but you know what I mean. You get the gist.
You'd overdose on potassium, and you'd probably get some form of radiation poisoning because bananas are mildly radioactive.
What he said was it's equivalent in antioxidants.
Yeah, I'm just chatting shit.
Bananas.
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing. It's amazing, honestly, because I thought it were going to be like hundreds and hundreds of pounds. 41 quid. And it's all backed up. You know what I mean? It's not bollocks and stuff like that. It's like our last she looked all into it. It's fucking amazing. Amazing stuff. And we just started drinking it yesterday. But look at them. How do you pronounce it? Hydrogen water. That's it. Hydrogen water. Just look it up, honestly. It's amazing. Amazing stuff.
You used to be able to run cars on that before they suicided the man that invented fucking technology.
Just push the lid before you turn the ignition.
Yeah, I know, Jake. I knew you were going to say something. I knew we were going to say something. Listen, lads, I'm not just glad, lads. As I can see, it's on one little bar, my bloody phone. I want to charge it up. It's been lovely talking to you, and I'll speak to you soon on whoever's next live. All right, gang.
Yeah,
anyway, welcome.
All right, and enjoy your weekend.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye, shits. He's a character. I love him. He's great. Fair play. Good laugh.
He is, and he likes a normal discussion as well. So that's a bonus.
Yeah,
I've had a couple of run-ins with him on occasion. I do believe you were there at the time, Tyrone.
He's outspoken.
Reese, I can't remember yesterday. I mean, how far back you going?
I don't know. We're talking a couple of months ago.
Fucking hell, there
was something along the lines of me being a lefty cunt banded about. And
fucking hell,
I just fucking own that. That's practically on the daily, innit? Let's be fair.
And you've been holding on to that for a couple of months. Fucking hell, you lefty cunt.
Oh yeah, of course I have. Yeah, I carry my grievances close to my heart. Me, Joker, innit? I can't even get your fucking name.
Aye, man, Joe Care. Just Joe's fine though.
Yeah,
Georgina. That's what we'll call you.
That's too far.
First time I spoke to Deegan, he labelled me a snowflake and a lefty because of moderating my chat a bit harder than that. And I said, yeah, I am. So he accepted it, and that's fair enough.
I labelled him a yes man.
Yeah,
I labelled him a yes man. He stuck it in his intro. I was like, fucking dick.
I can be lefty, or not lefty. I can be snowflakey sometimes, as far as the chat's concerned. You know, I don't like people getting too much grief in the chat or unnecessarily time. So yeah, I'm a bit of a snowflake.
Which is kind of weird for a devil worshipper, don't you think, guys?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, you think if you praised Satan, you might have a bit more thick of a skin.
Yeah.
Oh, my skin's like a rhinoceros. Fucking Mr. BB said before he likes me because I can't be shook. I just laugh at everything. If people try and offend me, I just laugh. So, I just laugh things off. I think it's the best way to deal with negativity is to try and laugh it off. I will have a bit of a shout occasionally, but Laughing it off is my way of dealing with stuff, like, you know, and I don't take things to heart, so that's another thing.
But I like to get my
People
teeth
question,
into
oh,
people.
how can you talk to that person after they said this about you? But, you know, I jumped on Mark Kelly's last night and had no intention of mentioning what Steve had said about my wife or kids. And I was just going to sit and
Zara said it instead.
Yeah, and then Zara came on and...
Oh, yeah, that's
he's too polite.
There's always someone in this community that'll fucking
wasn't
bring
my
it up.
stream. It was Mark's stream, and I wanted to just join in on the conversation, you know. So, you know, I can hold my tongue and be chill and take it on the chin from a deranged fucking, you know, bug-eyed mountain dude. You know, his words have no relevance to me at all anyway.
See, that's the thing, innit? In order to actually be affected by someone's opinion of you, you'd actually have to give a shit what they thought.
Well, it'd have to have
with
some
the majority of
relevance
people on
rather
here,
than
I don't. I
shit.
really don't. I don't care what anybody thinks about me.
No.
Go fuck yourself. I'm the boat you came in on.
But saying that, I do love Steve Farthing. He's good for a laugh, I suppose. Evening, Mum.
Well, I think I'm going to go and have something to eat. And so, enjoy your evening.
Yeah, cheers for coming on.
Yeah, I was dozing there for a wee bit, to be fair.
Evening, Michelle.
But I'll
Get
catch
that
you
boring,
on.
mate.
No, I've been out. It's been actually quite sunny up here today, to be fair. So I've been out with the dog quite a bit.
Beautiful today, isn't it?
Yeah,
stunning day
Actually,
today.
Evening, Agent.
So-
Get a bit of relaxing before the boxing later.
What
Oh,
time
I'm
was
not
the fight
watching
done?
that. Yeah, you bang.
I might private stream it. I don't know yet. I'm going to see if I can pick it up on my VPN, and if I can, I might, depending on who's live and if the lives are lively and that, I might stream it.
I'll watch it on my Amazon stick.
Okay, but I'm not going to watch it. I'm not interested. I couldn't get
What
shit.
time's it on?
Not sure. I haven't looked at the running times yet because I like.
Couldn't tell
I
you
like
either.
to see who's
But anyway,
on
I'm
the
out of here.
undercard, the up-and-comers on the
Yeah.
undercard.
All the best, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. In a bit.
In a bit, mate.
Yeah, like I was saying, Ministry, I went up to that feeding centre today, stunning.
Sorry, just
What's
getting
happening?
rid of some in a minute.
Oh, Crinkleback, is he?
Well, it was a new name, but authenticated as an authenticated blag name that's been around a long time. So it's obviously no one that's going to add anything. So, you know,
I tell you what, I can't. These videos are not uploading fucking quick. They're taking ages to upload.
from your phone, is it?
Yeah. And they're not long, like it's only a couple of minutes long they are.
Yeah. You haven't got your Wi-Fi and your mobile data turned on, have you?
No.
That will slow it down.
No.
Or if you've got your Bluetooth turned on, that will slow it down because your Bluetooth will constantly be searching for devices.
No, it's just a Wi-Fi. But yeah, it only costs us a £5 each to go in there. I think it was 10 quid to go in, like, you know, but it was well worth it to see them birds coming down. Fucking amazing.
Oh, I love it. I love driving up that way and seeing them.
God.
You know, even when it's not a feeding day, just seeing that many birds of prey all together. Oh, it's fucking amazing.
We got there about 2:30, and they don't feed until 3:00. And it wasn't. You could see one or two way over the other side of the mountain, you know, flying around. But as soon as you threw the grub on the floor, fucking hell, they come in. Fucking hell, amazing! Yeah. What a sight! What a fucking sight! So I've stuck them on my fucking page now. If it comes on, I don't know. Fucking slow as fuck.
I'll have to have a look. I'll have to catch up. I'll have to have a look at your beach videos.
It's towards the end. Towards the end. Well, there's plenty of fishing down there yesterday, Ministry.
There wasn't a competition on, was there?
No, I don't think so. No.
Just there must be some decent fish. There is decent fish being caught, but it's here and there. So that might be one of the hot spots for the bass at the moment, though.
Yeah, I'll have to try. I'll have to find out. I have to go get some more cockles. I fucking love cockles.
Yeah,
I'm jealous, mate.
Yeah, I could live on just seafood. I could. I love it. I absolutely love it. But I'm not. I say I'm not a fan of oily fish. I don't like bass or black bream or anything like that. I'm a bit of a sissy when it comes to sea fish. I like white meat sea fish though. Cod, whiting, pollock, flounder. Flounder is my favourite fish by far. My favourite fish. I like mackerel, even though it's an oily. I eat them.
Mackerel.
I eat all of them.
If you catch mackerel straight out on the barbie, straight out the water, straight on the barbie, can't beat them. Fucking beautiful. I love mackerel.
I love squid. I love
me.
Prawns, crab, lobster.
I'm with you, but I love all things out of the sea.
Langoustines.
They're lovely. Especially if you get them live and cook them at home yourself.
Scallops are my favorite seafood.
I don't know what I've
like
done to my
scallops
camera
more than I
ministry,
like oysters.
It says on my camera, like on start cam, and when I press start cam, it goes to that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's just a camera with a bar through it. And if I go to stop
nice
cam,
one, Ice.
it comes
Thanks,
up.
man.
So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that.
Don't know. It might be something to do with your browser. It was doing it the other day as well.
Yeah.
When you were on. So it might be something to do with your browser settings. I don't know.
Picture in picture. I don't know what that is. Let's get rid of that. I don't know what the fuck's going on with it.
Oh yeah, you've knocked your camera off. There you go. Came back
Yes,
on. Yeah.
But it's on my camera icon. It says the camera should be off because it says start camera. You know, it's got the red camera, the line through it.
Yeah.
When I go,
it might be something to do with your permissions settings. So if you go into your settings, apps, and then permissions, app permissions, StreamYard will be on there, and you just click allow all, and it'll allow camera and microphone.
Well, on my camera resolution.
No, Michelle, I don't like jelly deals. I think they're the devil.
Oh, we were talking about them the other day. Jelly deals and mash or something they call it. And JJ was saying about it, and Sparky was saying about it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I could not eat a jelly deal. No.
Can I convene a temporary council of the elders meeting here? Just 1 second.
Are we all part of the elders?
I consider you to be.
Small fish. I'm like a small fish. So
but you've been about a while, ministry. That's the whole point. The point of elders is people who've been here a long time to fight off all these newcomers. Yeah, it's like the Conservatives, the Republican Party. That's what we are. We're the ones that want to keep it the same. But I just wanted to make a little proposal. I think we need an award that needs to be awarded on like a monthly basis, and it can be the Wooden Spoon Award, and we award it to the biggest shit stirrer in the community.
Sounds like a very good idea. Could be voted upon on a few different community posts, and then correlate the results.
And it'd be really, really easy to get one made as well, wouldn't it? An actual wooden spoon.
An actual wooden spoon.
And we just keep sending the same spoon to each other, depending on who's won.
Well, we just make a humiliating wooden spoon video.
I'm just going to pop next so I'll get my charger.
Tag the person in it.
Yeah.
All right, Ty, no worries.
You've got. What were you saying?
I think Ty said he was getting his charger or something.
You've got your funny little ad lib effects that you can put into your stream. You should get one with the wooden spoon. See if you can get a walking wooden spoon animation.
Yeah.
And whenever there's a shit stirrer on, you can just shit stirrer alert.
Yeah, my little ones don't take me long to make. So Shady's been after a couple for his channel, a couple of yellow cards and that. I've got to make some anyway, and I've got to upgrade mine. I've had most of mine for ages, my little yellow and red cards, you know. So I'm due to make some new ones to freshen YouTube StreamYard up.
What do you use? What program?
Oh, it's only one on the phone. It's
right.
I got a couple of intro makers which aren't very good, but it's a phone app called InShot, and it's free on Play Store.
Have you ever used Canva?
Canva. I think I downloaded it once to try and do the facial animation.
Don't use it on a device. Use it in Chrome on a browser on a computer.
I'll try that because in my phone it was fucking dog shit.
The premium version, if you upgrade to the premium version, even the free version's really quite powerful.
Yeah.
But the premium version, the mutt's nuts. There's some really good stock footage content and stuff in there for you to get your teeth into as well. There's quite a big, you know, I think it's I don't think it's Shutterstock that it's tied to. It could be something like Pixabay, something like that. Yes, Vincent, I said shit stirrer. He, as competitive as Vincent is, he would actually want that award.
Yeah, Vincent's in, so we need a bit of this.
Is that police at my end?
It's not outside my house.
They're outside your house.
No, that was the police coming because Vincent come in.
All right, shit, man.
Big up, Vincent.
Ministry, I'm looking around. I'm thinking I've got feds outside my yard.
Big up, Vincent. The Dark Lord hath appeared. Hail the Dark Lord Vega.
Oh God, he's been summoned. He's been summoned. We're all in trouble now.
I saw Amanda's video of the Sea Lion show. Very impressed, Al. Very good. Fucking love it.
Big up, brother.
Love it. Absolutely love it. But then again, I'm a wildlife nut, so I love anything like that.
And me.
Except I did kick off once, and my missus was extremely embarrassed, and she had to walk off with the kids because we went to Bristol Zoo, which I've been to before. Parked up, all dandy, walked in, turned the corner, and the first enclosure I came across, which wasn't an enclosure, it was a little glass box, and it had a cougar in it, a mountain lion, American mountain lion. And I'm not embarrassed to say that I was nearly in tears and nearly got ejected from the zoo for telling the warden that he was a prick and that he wasn't being looked after properly.
Cheers, Aldi. Some beautiful birds there, brother.
They very quickly moved me along, but all the other cats and that and everything else was fine. It was just the cougar looked so unhappy in there on his own, no company.
Speaking of animals, I need to. I really need to finish off my rap for. I don't know if he's about anymore. I haven't seen him for quite a while.
In Rabid, dejected. Rabid in Wales, mid Wales.
See, Gripper hasn't been about for a bit, has he? He's sort of disappeared for a while.
Yeah, I tell you, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen what's name. What's her face? Oh, fucking hell! Oh, my fucking memory's terrible. He'll come to me in about 5 minutes' time.
Shameless self-promoting rappers.
Quaver's on holiday. She's on holiday.
I thought I haven't seen her around.
Yeah, no, she's gone on a Mediterranean cruise.
Nice one, Quave.
Has anybody seen Gamer about recently? Because Natural popped on to Society's I don't know if it was last night or the night before. Basically saying that he hadn't been in touch with him for like 24 hours, and that's unusual for him. Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, he was. Was it yesterday? He came on mine with us, Ty.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday after
the day after he got pissed up. Yeah.
After the day he drunk his donations and went on Jamie's and made a complete fucking arse of himself. And I said it to him, so I'll say it again, even though he's not here. He did make an arse of himself, what he did after doing so well. But yeah, he couldn't remember fuck all, and he was up to all sorts and talking all sorts of, I'm up here to beat this person up. Jamie had to boot him to the back. But yeah, he's been around. He's been on mine. I don't know if he's been anywhere else. But I'm not claiming any credit, but it's about like 10 days ago when he started to clean himself up a bit that I insisted that he went back and watched himself on Jamie's live from the night before. Because we were just vaguely talking about listening back to yourself, and he said, I don't like hearing myself back. I said, well, in my opinion, gamer, for your own sake, go and watch yourself on Jamie's. Afternoon, Vincent.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
He's just a smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Well, thank you, Tyrone. From you, that's a very big compliment. My lord.
You don't sound as good on your phone, though, Vincent, as you do with your mic setup.
I know I'm using little headset things at the moment, and I just don't think
they sound quality's not there, man.
Sound. I've just bought another set just to see if they sound any better.
Is that right, bollocks?
And like Michelle C always says, she reckons I sound like Joe Pasquale in real life. So this is my real voice.
And you don't sound like Joe Pasquale.
I look like him now.
Reese, can you see Furry Bollocks' comment there?
I just did see that. I don't know. Where'd you get that from, Furry? Because Furry's down south, so I don't know how he'd know unless it was on another stream.
Unless he's just, made it up.
Yeah. I heard you, was it earlier or yesterday, Vincent, you back in the country for a bit?
I've been back almost a week now. And unfortunately for a little while, yeah. Been bollocks the whole week, ministry. Just took it out of me, just wasted, Yeah. And here I am trying to get through Leicester. Leicester's traffic is horrendous today. Oh my God.
I know. Cardiff was bad yesterday. I was surprised as well because it wasn't.
Sure, yeah. I don't normally drive around Leicester at the weekends. Weekends I tend to be away, but yeah, it's hellish.
Vincent, Michelle said you're a sneaky cunt.
Michelle loves me, Tyrone. Michelle knows I've got her back. I'm not as simpy towards her as all of her other little minions, but she knows I've got her back.
Evening, honey.
Hey.
Evening, Glenn.
Oh, honey, I love you, man. Where have you been?
Where are you driving to? Let me see if I can.
I'm just going for a couple. I've just been to see Mama Vega for a few hours. We had a nice little chat. I took her a cream cake, Reese. So we sat and slagged off the rest of my siblings for about 3 hours. She likes to do.
As you do. As you do.
Have you ever noticed that old people are never happy unless they're complaining? They're at the happiest when they've got something to gripe about.
I wonder if it's because they have a more mature outlook on life and realise that the indignations and the issues they're in. Wonder if they have a keener eye, But then they have less activities to do, don't they?
I think it's got to depend. It's too much of a broad sweeping statement, isn't it? It's got to depend on the individual in a lot of.
Yeah.
I mean,
my mother has a gentle swipe at my other siblings, but I know I'm on that roster when she's talking to any of the others.
Of course.
I'm under no
But
illusion.
she's not going to tell you what her criticisms of you are. Or she might, but she'll probably word it differently.
Well, no, she's a very kind woman, my mother is, thankfully. She's got a bit of an acid tongue, but she's generous to those around her, if you know what I mean, with her words. When you're not there, God help you. Is Gamer having a meltdown in ministry, Tyrone? Has he been sent to the edge again?
Well, he had 9 days off the booze. Did a live standing in for Jamie. Put his bank details out. Got some donations. Next day, he was celebrating somebody's birthday. I don't know whose birthday, but it was somebody's
anybody's.
Well, he said if he'd get £200, he'd make a video going out donating to the homeless people where he was living. But I don't know if
that's very kind of him, Tyrone.
He donated it to his relatives in the form of carling.
He donated it to Booze Busters.
Oh, dog.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, Gamer. I'm only joking with you, Gamer. You know I love you, you wonky-eyed cunt.
So he's fell off the wagon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a laugh at him when he said he knocked 30 people out. That was 30 of his, was his sister's boyfriends or his auntie's boyfriends?
Including his mother for about 12 of those times, Tyrone.
Christ, Vincent.
I won't be advertising mine, Michelle, because mine will be my 50th, so I'll be keeping mine, and when it is, as quiet as possible.
What's that? It's your birthday?
Yeah, Michelle C said, spend your birthday on here. I hear it's all the rage.
It's Zara's birthday today, isn't it?
Folk don't have anything better to do with their lives than come on fucking live stream on their birthday.
Have we got anything special planned for Zara that she doesn't know about yet?
Yeah, I think there's like a 15-seater minibus on its way there now with a load of wine. Barbecues. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's why Gamer's been unreachable because he's going to strip for her.
Yeah, the council.
Crinkle sat on the front seat with a big red bow around him.
Yeah, the council of elders arranged it, and it's one of them big yellow buses with special seat belts, and all the special
sunshine bus. That's what it is.
Live streams are going up for a visit and a party, so you know all the specials, all the special people that are invited. You know.
What the fuck was she doing last night with all our makeup, ministry, and fucking shit like that?
That was brilliant.
She had a mental breakdown.
Brilliant. It was fucking ace. I got to admit, I was encouraging it from behind the scenes, not running her stream for her or anything, but just messaging her occasionally saying, "Oh, the chat are fucking," because she wasn't watching the chat, just saying, "Oh, the chat are finding this hilarious." So of course. Me doing that made her go a little bit further, with the makeup. You know, she ended up looking like the Bride of Frankenstein.
Right. If anyone wants to fill me in, I'm here for the next half an hour. You should be able to locate me easily.
That's about as far as I got. I went to bed then.
I stopped paying attention to where you were driving. I can just see you in McDonald's now.
Yeah.
Reese, if you're coming down to settle the score, let's get it on. I wouldn't blame you.
You wouldn't blame me. Why have you said some nasty things about me, Vincent?
That's just some terrible things about you, Reese. Can anyone? Can we get a GoFundMe going for a flat white here, please?
No, fuck that. That's not proper coffee.
So, what terrible things have you said about me, Vincent?
Well, it's just a long story, Reese. Let's not do that now. It's how much time have you got?
Well, you said you had about half an hour.
Yeah, but you don't want to be bothering yourself with stuff like that, Reese. I don't want to be making you go out and write up a whole new rap song.
Well, I might have already done it about you. There might be one already sat in the barrel, mate.
Yeah, that probably is.
I'll download Band Labs and I'll send you a little bit of guitar or something at a certain beats per minute. Well, you can alter it anyway, but
yeah, that'd be awesome. So what I'll do is
whether you want
to, you can add people as friends on there, can't you? It's like a social network. So once you've set your thing up, I'll send you my email address that I use.
Right.
And you'll be able to connect me with that way.
Yeah, you can say then whether you want something, melancholic.
Do you play bass?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Can you interface a bass?
Yeah, when I set my other computer up, which I'm gonna do that tomorrow when my miss is on the machine. I've got to rejiggle my other computer because it's in too small of a space to set up my mixer and have my guitar and my proper mic stand and my Shure mic there. So I want to get it all set up tomorrow afternoon properly. So yeah, I won't be long about. No, I won't be long about getting it set up. So a day or two.
I'm converting this space. It's currently essentially a walk-in wardrobe, but I'm just going to take all the stuff out of it and completely turn it over into like a studio.
Yep.
You're going global, Reese.
Should be quite easy to do. You what, sorry?
Are you going to go global?
No. Just because I enjoy being in this space. I want it to be easier to use for the things that I want to do in it. And it just makes sense.
You could be like the new Ren.
Yep.
No, because Ren's Ren, isn't it? Nobody could be Ren.
Get lost in something like that for hours, just messing with, put a beat down and then with guitars, and you come out the other end a couple of hours later and you feel refreshed.
It's like I said, the process itself's cathartic, isn't it?
You feel relaxed and refreshed.
Mm. And it's a good contrast because when I'm on these live streams, these make me anxious, Yeah, they do. Because obviously you're talking to people and you're not always agreeing with them, And so having something else to do other than just sit on live streams, that's what I really want to do is make music making live streams. So basically do it live on air. And audience, your chat can have an input in lyrics and, you can get people come on and say, oh, can you do something with this sort of melody? Do.
Thank you.
And you pick up your bass and you do, and you match it, know, and you build a song around concepts that are thrown in from other people.
Even Angela.
You play keyboard as well, Reese, do you?
No, not really.
Oh, I can see a keyboard there. I wonder if you could play the keyboard.
Yeah, it's because I can interface it into the computer. So I've just been playing around with trying to get some sort of sounds together. I play guitar, but the problem is I'm not a musically trained musician, so to speak. No. So I don't, I know roughly.
Not many musicians are.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it you can get away with just.
And most of the greatest never were.
Yeah, true, Vincent. True, very true.
Mm.
If not all of the greatest, there's a go on, mate, go. There's a standard of thinking that if you are musically trained, you have no chance of ever becoming successful.
Because you're always restricted to the confines of what's considered to be conventional, aren't you?
Well, you've been given parameters which you would never leave.
Yeah, it's difficult to find your own sound if you're trained like that. It's difficult to find because you're always mimicking someone else's sound. Or
it's one of the reasons why I love Ren, because he's just. Go on.
Sorry, Reese. Go on. I was just going to say, but then the other side is that those who do make it successful without any training had the flair in the first place.
Yeah.
That's certain je ne sais quoi, as they say.
Well, yeah, they would have made it if it wasn't as a musician. They would have made it in some form or other. Some people have just got that persona, haven't they?
I don't know. There's some people that you could imagine that they're. The thing is, You look at the great musicians, the truly, truly, truly great musicians. You can't imagine them ever being anything else. Could you imagine Jimi Hendrix serving you a drink at a local bar?
He could
the guy's
never
a
have worked
rock
at
star.
Safeway or McDonald's.
No. He couldn't, could he?
It'd
Do you
have
know
been
what
a
I mean? Could you
nightmare.
imagine? No. If you are a musician, the music flows through you, through everything you do. It's an obsession. It's a passion. It's the reason you wake up in the morning. You wake up and you don't think about your day. You think about melodies and you think about beats and timings. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Hendrix was
you
really
watch
clever,
a
wasn't
truly great musician play. And like Hendrix, for example, when he played, you look at his facial expressions.
But at least with Hendrix, he played a right-handed guitar upside down because he was left-handed. There was no left-handed guitars about then. So he played the right side of the guitar upside down. So he was really clever and, working the notes out,
Truly pioneer in every single way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the worst day's work that he did was to introduce Bob Dylan to the electric guitar. Because when Dylan went electric, he just went downhill.
Oh, I don't know about that. I like some of his Lecky stuff, mind. Not the early Lecky stuff, the crossover folk.
Let's be completely honest. His true talent was never as a guitarist. It was always as a lyricist.
A lyricist. Yeah.
The guy won a Nobel Prize, didn't he?
Yeah.
For literature.
Yeah, for literature, for his lyrics, yeah.
I mean, says all you need to, and he almost didn't accept it. He wasn't going to accept it because he didn't like
he was protesting the Vietnam War, wasn't he?
No, because this was much later than that.
Why did he protest it? Why did he not accept it?
I can't remember his exact rationale, but for quite a while he did resist. But I don't think it was to do with the Vietnam War because he wasn't offered it until like the 2000s.
Oh, I'm thinking somebody else then, something else.
But yeah, it was his contribution to popular culture and the public mindset in terms of because it's not just the stuff that he released himself that's important. He wrote songs for many, many, many people.
I never rated Bob Dylan.
He couldn't sing worth a shit. He couldn't. And he wasn't the greatest guitarist, but like I say, his talent was in his lyricism. The guy painted a picture with his words, man.
Yes. I don't like all of it, but there is because he did such a lot of stuff, but some of his tracks are some of my favorite all time songs that have been written. The Hurricane is one of my favorite songs ever, about the boxer that was wrongly accused of murder, and he was in line for a championship, and I think it was in the 60s or 70s, and he ended up losing everything because he was accused of these fucking murders, and someone pointing the finger at him to cover it up with someone else. And it all came out after, but I am a fan of Dylan, but not all of it, I've got to be honest.
I recently discovered some, I think they're called the Basement City tapes, or the Basement Session tapes. And it's stuff that I hadn't heard before, but it's great. I've never bomb-bombed anybody, Michelle.
Michelle's asked a question about 3 times, so I thought I had to highlight it. I couldn't keep skipping Michelle's comment because she knows I highlight her comments if she wants them asked. So
no,
there you are, Michelle. You've had an answer.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to go get some tea. So
no worries.
I will jump off, and I'll catch you all in a bit.
All right, Reece.
All right. Ta-da, Reece.
There you go. Yeah, I got to say, Vincent, I was loving the little bits and bobs of seeing you on lives when you were in Europe, because I'd love to see places that I haven't seen before.
I think I only went live from the Aqua Park. I think I went live from there twice, three times maybe.
Yeah, the resort you were in, I thought, was what you didn't. I know you didn't show a lot, but what you showed, I thought it was absolutely fucking stunning, to be honest.
That was an aqua park. We actually stayed about 20 kilometers out of Wrocław.
Yeah,
but we ended up going to aqua park pretty much most days. It was just amazing. It was about 10 quid to get in. Over here it'd be 50 quid, 60 quid. It was just amazing. They had everything. You wear a little bracelet, you can buy drinks, hot dogs. So he was obviously running up the bill, the bar tab behind my back.
Nice.
Like 440 quid, please, Mr. Vega. That's where we're leaving. But yeah, it was amazing. But just so packed, so many people there, so popular.
Yeah. Look,
but for that very reason, would go back to that city, because we stayed in 3-4 different cities over the few weeks. And I said to him, where was the best place? And he said, Wrocław with the aqua park. And the city was amazing.
There you go then. If the kid says that's about it, the place he enjoyed the most, then
exactly.
That's go next, isn't it? Next time.
And I'm so much fitter as well. It's so much swimming. My knee is in almost tip-top condition, which surprises me.
Yeah, I started slackening off. I used to take, when my kids were younger, every week, and then the grandkids, we'd take a few of them every week swimming. And then as soon as the pandemic thing hit and they shut our local fucking pool, I haven't really got back into it. But I absolutely love my swimming.
Yeah. Well, I did. I used to take him swimming 2-3 times a week up until we split up, sort of thing. And I suppose really now that was responsible for a large proportion of my fitness,
Yeah. Oh, there's I know people who know that swimming is probably one of the best all-round exercises.
The best, yeah.
So some people, I can't go to the gym. I'm not really that fit. Do a few laps of the pool. After a few weeks, a few aches or pains will disappear, and you'll be able to do a few more laps and a few more laps.
Yeah. Ice Chain is enjoying you talking about your Speedos, Mystery. Ice Chain has said he's going to draw a picture of you in your Speedos.
Oh, nice. Budgie Smugglers. I don't actually wear Budgie Smugglers ice. I'm a Bermuda short type of guy. Bermuda shorts with that horrible sweaty net liner inside. That's very unnecessary.
The reason I came on is anyone watching the boxing on a live or in the chat?
Someone reminded me about the boxing. I'm going to have a look at the times and see if I can get it on a free stream from the US on my VPN. And if I do, I'm going to schedule a live, but not go live, and let whoever wants to watch it in the back to watch it.
Brilliant.
So
are you going to
private stream?
You're going to put a placeholder up for redirections to it. Have your live running, but not show it there. Show it on the StreamYard.
Oh yeah, it'll be shown in StreamYard. But what I'll do is schedule. Afternoon, Laura.
Yeah, you're right.
All I'll do is schedule a live. So, say for tomorrow morning, but put in the title and description. Watching.
Well, all you do, Ministry, is start them up separately. Don't link them together. Start them up separately. Start a YouTube live on YouTube, and then start a StreamYard and put the address in. Then you're not broadcasting the StreamYard,
Yeah.
But you can still see the chat, so you can tell people what you're doing. Cryptically, of course.
Yes, yeah.
Hiya, Laura.
Hello, you all right? Hello, everybody.
Looks nice. Sit outside the garden. Getting some vitamin B down,
Yes, outside. Yeah, well, tomorrow's going to be the day, guys. We're all got the, I told you we're going to have an Indian summer. And tomorrow is, I mean, yeah, it's saying at the moment round here, East Midlands way, near Vincent, of course, is 28 degrees.
Sun always shines on me, Laura.
28 degrees round here tomorrow, 26 on Tuesday, then 28 again on Wednesday, then 26, and sorry, then 27, and then 26 on Friday, but rain mixed in as well. So yeah, we've got a lot of sunshine to come, and this heat wave is definitely going to hit us tomorrow onwards, guys. So get your sun cream or your sun oil at the ready.
About time.
Yep. Yes.
About time.
Hey, come on. Hello, right, wrong. You're all right.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Good.
I'll be in the med on Friday, you know what I mean?
Yes, and I love where you live. I say it every time.
I reckon my tan's better than Tyrone's at the moment. You see if I can.
Oh.
Get that
colour. Well, Vincent, I'll be in it now. Friday I'm off, Vincent, on holiday, so I'll be tanning up. I'll be tanning up on Friday, Vincent.
Look out all your old bikinis, Tyrone.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it did. Ash, summer officially ended yesterday.
Blimey.
I know already.
I can't believe that they've had. My sister told me, Mum, the other day, last week, that they've had the Halloween and the Christmas stuff in one go in August. That was just mad. That absolute madness. Understandable for deals and stuff, of course. Great, but apart from that, is wow.
Well, my missus came home yesterday. She bought a pre-lit Christmas tree.
Oh my days!
It was half price, so she bought that yesterday.
See what I mean? They'll suck you in with all these crazy deals.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And but yeah, I have got a new, because I've got sensitive skin. I tan well, but I've got sensitive skin. But got this new sun cream, like a whipped one. It's a special handmade sun cream, and all summer long I wanted to use it. Now it's finally my time. So hopefully, might get
good afternoon, Nathan. You all right, fella?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Can you say afternoon ministry?
Afternoon ministry.
Thank you, fella.
Be careful, it's the real him.
I know.
It's definitely no, it's a fake me. What are you talking about, Vincent Vega? I'm the biggest porn blogger on the fucking internet, mate. Only joking.
What's Michelle going on about my skin for? The body of a 22-year-old I have. She says you've got really veiny skin.
Vincent, she's only jealous because she's probably starting to get all the wrinkles.
Yeah, well, she's a woman of a certain age now.
Howdy wins comment of the day.
Laura.
Already one comment of the day.
Tip-top condition there, Laura.
I had to go and say that.
Pardon?
That's what you get with the low mileage, Laura.
Low mileage, eh? I was going to say, where the hell are you? What roughly are you, Vincent, at the moment?
I'm in Leicester. I'm at a McDonald's in Leicester.
Oh, okay.
At a secret location.
Secret location, eh?
Evening, Frank.
Hello, everybody in the chat, by the way. How are you doing?
Yeah.
And
I had a last resort McDonald's earlier. It was our last resort, right?
I am buying myself.
I had one the other week, and it didn't agree with me. And I had one today. I only had a small burger and a McFlurry, and
yeah,
I already feel dodgy off it. Not sitting.
I've been located already.
Not sitting in my belly right. Not sitting right because I've been on a sort of diet. Not sitting right at all. It's not edible. Not supposed to be eaten.
It looks. I haven't got long, thin fingers. It's my camera.
Don't drink any more coffee, mate.
They look like guitar playing fingers.
There. That still doesn't look normal. You know.
I mean, are your fingers straight? Are they like normal sort of looking? What is a normal looking?
I'm I'm not putting them on. There. That's it. That's the normal angle.
Just like a daddy long legs. Raw. Wow, those are big fingers. Those.
There's one for Michelle.
Oh my God, Vega! Have you not seen Michelle's comment? She's saying, "Vega, put Nathan in his place of me and you."
Oh, right.
What have you done, Nathan?
Hello,
I've done fuck all. I've done nothing. She just, I just don't really think she likes the fact that I wouldn't say just because she's probably got more wrinkles than you.
Oh, yeah, you can't talk to old women like that, Nathan.
What the hell did you
I
say?
said it earlier on. Did you not hear it?
No, if I'd heard you say that, mate, I would have given you an automatic virtual smack round the chops.
Oh, I think I deserve a fucking slap, Laura, don't you?
Shell, I do apologise, sweetheart. I didn't hear you say that before. Oh,
what?
If I'd heard you fucking say that, then yeah. I would have
Laura, come on, you know what I'm like. Come on, Laura.
Yeah, I know what you like. You're gonna get your head flushed down the toilet, like if you carry on, yeah.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.
Naughty boy.
AJ, you had a verbal warning. That's your second, and you've been timed out. Have 5.
Red card next. Red card.
Come back. Don't come back. Come on, panel. Whatever. Just stop with the comments attacking, or trying to take the mick out of Laura, please. I'm not having it.
Thank you.
Yes, AJ, leave Laura alone. You fucking
No. Laura can take the banter, but when it's constant, the same fucking comment over and over, it's not having banter. It's verging on bullying.
Laura,
and they can't stand the word bullies, can they? But that's actually what they are. And of all the people out there, Dejected Tomato, I've never understood what your problem is, mate. 1 minute you're nice to me, next minute you turn nasty, and I never knew why. And I'm still trying to work out why. Do I even want to know why? Go on. Sorry, Nathan, what are you going to say?
Ministry, I was going to go and say, I know Laura can handle her own, but I always stick up for her, and she knows that. I've done it in the past, and I'll continue to do it.
Thank you. You have, mate. You have stuck up for me.
People say virtually what they want in the chat, but like I said this earlier on, probably an hour ago. If people are constantly targeted with the same comment, and it's not banter anymore, is it? It's gone from banter to something else.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ministry. Cheers, mate. Richard Upton's just put.
Especially this time of day. It's 7 o'clock in the evening, man. We're having a nice chat and that. And we don't need to be disrupted by AJ acting the tip.
AJ Smith on panel. I've noticed one thing about AJ Smith. He thinks he's better than nobody else, or he's this fucking negative as fuck. I mean, if he is both of them, then yeah, I don't know.
Well, he knows he's not, Nathan. Come on, let's be real.
Take account there, okay?
What are you saying, Ministry?
I'm horrible. Why am I horrible? Why? Please tell me why I'm horrible. Nathan, Ministry, right or wrong, Vega, Shell, anybody, why am I horrible? Please tell me.
You know what they're doing, don't you, Laura?
The only one who's told me that.
Your picky tails.
Oh, I know. You keep pulling those piggies.
Laura, the thing is, right, they ain't got the guts to come on the panel and go and search your face. So they'll go and do it in the chat because they want to go and trigger you. Just ignore the bastards.
Yeah, best thing to do is when you don't even feed them any attention at all, it drives them insane. They can't stand it. These are the kind of people that are up all night thinking of the next move of repeating the
Chillax in the chat with a.
Oh, here he is.
What? I want to know what Nevin's saying. What are you saying, Nevin?
Oh, here we go.
You fucking heard me.
What are you saying, here, boy? The boys' dresses.
You fucking heard me. I'm not going to go and repeat myself, dickhead. You fucking heard me.
Well, once or twice, 1 or 2 comments, directed towards Laura for something she's done. Yeah, that's banter. Yeah,
that's banter, but Nevin's one person, aren't you? I Nevin.
6 or 7 of the same comments.
And
you know my policy on it. You know my policy on it.
Listen, I don't wear a fucking dress. You do. You know, you've had
Mate,
message. You got
mate,
a dress.
all right, for
You got a
one
wig.
start,
You got makeup. And what else have you got? ALs. That's what you said.
Listen, for one start, AJ Smith, I don't actually wear dresses. I was making a point that if Steve,
No.
wants to wear
Fuck that.
fucking dresses, it's totally up to me. It's not for fucking
fuck
you.
off.
No, shut up.
I knew you would come out and say you were joking. I knew you'd come out to say you were. I knew you would come out to say you were joking, Nathan. I knew you'd come out to say that.
Alright, but this ain't. I'll just go
the dress, man.
Alright,
It's a dress. Why would I talk to a man that wears a dress? You're irrelevant to me, bro.
I don't give a fan. Fuck
You're a lot of fucking maggot that needs to brush your hair and have a shave.
Listen, you need to go and get yourself a fucking personality transplant, mate, to be quite frank.
What did you say, Lola? What did you say?
I was just saying to
I
Tomato.
said you need to get a fucking personality transplant, AJ Smith.
1 minute, I just said that something. I was just responding to Tomato in the chat, yeah? And I was just saying, I mentioned your name, yes, and then I just started reeling off the names who were giving me shit after you. You know what you're doing? Leave me alone. Keep my name out as the gob. I blocked you, and I blocked you for a reason.
Stop bullying people's, Laura.
I'm not talking to you, AJ. I'm talking to
bullying people on your panels. Using your panels to bully people.
No. I said I'm sorry to interrupt, and then carry on now. I've just responded to him, and that's the end of that. Yes.
Well, I don't give up to. I'm not carry on.
AJ Smith, you're the one who likes to go and pick on people. Mate.
Have you heard this, Nathan? What a fucking mug you are.
Hold on.
Mate, you sound like a fucking.
Time out a minute.
I'm trying to look a spastic. You look like a spastic.
Is that you,
You
Richard?
not mentioned me once, have you, Detective? Yeah, you mentioned me earlier on last night and this morning.
I can't hear you, Richard. You're gonna have to piss off, to be honest. I'm not being harsh. No, I couldn't hear you.
You're gonna have to piss off.
I've
got enough with AJ. I can't go with anybody else but AJ. Oh my god. What's going on now?
Richard, sort your mic out and come back up, dude.
Richard, sort your mic out, mate, alright?
No, so what's
I've got a question for Nathan. Shut up, AJ. Nathan, what have you done to upset Dot?
How can I get
She was backing you up about a week ago. What have you done since then?
Upset who?
Michelle.
All right, Richard.
I didn't do anything to her. She's the one who fucking come at me.
She just put, I don't like Nathan. I just don't like Nathan. He's like surf and too much baggage for me. She
come at me in fucking Jason's chat. She started on me and now I didn't have a fucking problem with Michelle.
Yeah,
I never did have a problem with her. I've never done anything to her. It's fucking her.
All right. I can hear you.
It does make me laugh how Nathan's making more enemies in this community than anyone else.
Listen, AJ, me making enemies.
It's fucking true. It's true. I'm used to this community.
Mate, listen, I know you.
There's a difference. I'm used to this community. You're not, bro.
Shut the fuck up, Jesus Christ, man.
Don't tell me to shut the fuck up, you little fucking maggot cunt.
To shut the fuck up.
Look at my last video. You and fucking Steve Marvin wearing a dress, you fucking monk.
Good for fucking you, mate. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
No, you don't care. Yeah, you do.
Why would I? Listen, you're a toxic fucking little man, mate. Grow the fuck up.
Look, you're losing your rag.
Mate, you're a toxic little man.
You know, listen, you colour. Turn the fan on.
Toxic little man, mate.
Come on. Turn the fan on. You're getting a bit fucking flustered here, aren't you?
No, not really. Not by you, anyway. You don't foster me for fucking shit, mate. I'll just fucking laugh at you because you're that fucking childish and petty.
I'll just laugh at you. I'll just laugh at you. Go on then, laugh at her. Laugh away. I love that shit.
I laugh in my head at you, you idiot. Hey,
Oh,
ha, AJ Smith.
Ha ha ha, AJ Smith. Yeah, that's what a lot of people have said, but you know, when I get my claws into you, I don't let you go, do I? That's what you said now.
Mate, I couldn't give a flying fuck, AJ. I told you can follow me on every.
Shut up, you Mr. Brown Shoes in the fucking corner. Listen, did you get some new? Did you get some new shoes? Yeah, I'm with the brown.
You shit at this, AJ. Honestly. No wonder Miss Hammer dumped you.
Did you jump there? Fucking hell, did you jump there?
Dumbo.
I did what? Did what? Say what?
I said dumped, Dumbo.
Oh, don't. You mean Robbed me, yeah, and then got me arrested on a bog charge. Is that what you mean?
I can fucking see why. I'd probably do the same if I was dating you.
You know,
So you're saying you'd rob me? Is that what you're saying, Vincent?
No, I'd get your ass out though.
No, you know exactly what we were just talking about. You just said, yeah, you did the same. So you know what you're saying, that you'd rob me. Is that what you're saying?
When's the roasting going to
I
start?
wouldn't need to rob you, drone.
Laura.
Why?
Naughty.
You don't need. Listen, Vincent. I've always said that you're living on run-down council estate. You're like a little Dan DeVito sat in a chair with little brown shoes. I've always said that about you.
Do you want to find out?
Do you want to find out? Yeah, of course I do.
I bet you do.
Everybody does. We're all intrigued about you, Vincent. You know, as you got to.
Do you want to come and visit Vega Towers? Do you want an invite for Vega Towers?
Vega Towers. I've heard about this Vega Towers. What the fuck is that?
It's where I live.
What, Vega Towers?
It's my ancestral home.
Ancestral home. Fucking hell, you'll be saying that you've got one of them little badges next. A little ancestral fucking badge.
Do you know what, AJ Smith? I think you're just a bit of a hater, aren't you?
Oh, just a bit of a hater.
Shitty ass lad that you have to go and poke it every other fucking
No,
night.
Vincent knows what I'm about, don't you,
Yeah.
Vincent? You know what I'm about.
Not really.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Please.
Not really. I figured there was differences between me and you when I saw you crawling along the floor in your pissy pants. You know when you wet yourself.
Crawling along the floor in my pissy pants. Fucking hell. You keep referring back to your pissy pants video with that little fucking homeless man walking on the street.
Who's talking about that video? What are you on about?
Well, we're talking about you, with your little Sainsbury's bag, so shut the fuck up,
Where's
you.
that conversation?
You walked into that one. You walked into that shit, didn't you? Fucking hell. Stop that. If you want to walk into that shit, you're so
So rude. If anyone thinks this is hilarious, well, wow.
Why did you do it live on camera? Answer that.
Wow, I'm not answering nothing to you, nothing at all, not a single word. I would quite happily answer questions to anybody, me, but you, wow. You expect me to speak to you now? Oh, he's horrible. Awful human being. Can't even call you a human being, you're a cretin. Yes.
Oh, he ran away.
Oh, look at that. Look at bloody that. Hey, Ministry was going to say, can you remember, mate, what the name of those monkey thingies in the corner that you've got up? I forgot, with the big noses, the cute floppy noses.
Oh, proboscis monkey. Proboscis monkey.
That's it. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Yeah, I remember watching a documentary about it a few years ago. Amazing. Fascinating creatures. They really are.
I thought it was F. Benson, your man.
Oh, dearie me. What you bloody line. Hello, Angela. How you doing? Has anyone got feedback here?
Yeah, you.
Is it me? Yeah. I've got. Let me just check my dude.
A little bit of crackling, that's all.
Thank you. I'll just do a quick on off. Okay.
When are you off, Tyrone?
Friday.
Beautiful.
Friday. Can't wait. Been waiting a long time for an holiday.
How long are you going for?
Only for a fortnight.
Oh,
just
lovely.
a fortnight on a luxury cruise.
Yeah, yeah.
Life's tough, isn't it?
Gotta spoil myself now and again, Vincent.
And a man from the valleys, eh?
It'll be I'll be like this, Vincent, again. Now I'll be like that. Look, there you go. Look, I'm there.
Exactly. How many penguin suits
I'll be
you
like
taking?
that.
Living the high life.
Dicky Bow.
How many penguin suits are you taking? How many penguin suits are you taking?
Oh, I'm only taking the one. But I'm taking a load of different colour cummerbunds, bow ties.
Even a libertarian.
Things.
I haven't wore a cummerbund in many years.
No, it's part of the get up, innit, you know. You
It
gotta let yourself
is.
go now and again, like, you know.
Beautiful.
Yeah, why not?
Do they do like the compulsory? Everyone gets a turn with the captain on the table, captain's table.
Yeah, depends how many times you cruised, you know. But I don't bother. It's a load of bollocks.
There's a hierarchy.
Yes, yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. You get
Blimey.
privileges. The more times you cruise, you get privileges, you know. So,
yeah,
with the same company, that is, you know.
Yeah, you collect stamps, and by the time you get to your 8th stamp, you're invited into the captain's orgy.
I do that with coffees at McDonald's.
Stewards and the captain sits and watches while you know, the invite you get to go ham and with the
Well, you hardly see the fucker. Only on you know, 2 nights you see him out a week, like.
Sorry to jump in, boys.
Job to do.
Nathan, is that you in the chat speaking to Michelle C? Or is that a troll?
That's me.
That's you.
Oh, Nathan, come on,
That's
man.
you.
Don't let yourself down, Nathan.
Really? Wow. I am pretty shocked that to be honest with you. I was not expecting it.
Out of order there, son.
Nathan, quite a lot of people rounded for you and stuck up for you.
She was being horrible towards me the other
Whatever's
night.
happened, you never ever say certain things to women, or just in general. You just don't do it, mate. Yeah.
So what?
What do you mean?
What? She's being able to listen. She's saying I'm not babysitting no one.
What do you mean?
Wait. She's saying I'm not. She's saying I'm not babysitting no one. I don't give a damn. She come at me in fucking Jason's channel.
No. You don't speak.
She come at me in Jason's channel.
What's up?
No reason. Doesn't matter. No. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Laura. She showed me total disrespect. I had no problem with the woman. She showed me total disrespect when I had no problem with the woman. She's been saying, "Oh, I'm not babysitting,"
something like that.
She said, "Laura, I'm not babysitting no more. I'm going to go at her. I don't care."
Did she dish you, Nathan?
Nathan, you can't just come into the community in a whirlwind. I knew you anyway before all this whirlwind stuff, right? So you can't just come in on a whirlwind and expect everyone to lick your bum. Fucking respect is earned, especially from people like Michelle.
I'm not expecting no one to lick my ass, ministry. But at the end of the day, though, she was coming at me in the chat, all right? So I'm going to go back at her. She started on me first.
Oh, for goodness sake. Nathan, listen.
And in fairness, Nathan, nobody calls her an old bag apart from me.
No, you are the only one, Vincent.
Yeah,
exactly.
Get away with it.
You can just about by the skin of his teeth get away.
She loves
it.
That's why, Laura.
Yeah, little shit. What have we got here now? Yes, well, you know, look at all this now. It's just craziness. Don't beef with Nathan. He would flick his head and box you up with his afro. Wow.
Who's that?
That's an ultra.
Me?
Yeah, man. Who's that?
Well,
Michael Castrian has got some awesome fucking comments.
That one.
Yeah, I knew of you before all this furore, Nathan, through other channels, Glyn's and others, and never sort of seen you have so many problems. And then you and others came over into this side of the community in a big whirlwind. And there was only a few of us who knew you were. So, respect has definitely got to be earned. It's taken me a couple of years to earn some people's respect, and I still haven't earned people's respect. It's
what's that, Benson? You can't call the OG on here. That listen. At the end of the day, she was saying I'm not babysitting now, and she's showing me total disrespect just because she's a lady. So freaking what?
Yeah, but you don't say just like certain things, and why did you have to go? Why do people have to go?
She's showing me fucking disrespect. I'm gonna go and show back. I don't care, Laura. I really don't care.
Instead, just grow up a bit. She's telling you
me
to
grow
grow
up.
up.
If you need to go and tell her to go and grow up too, she's the fucking one starting the chat and having a fucking
Right,
conversation.
well, listen. Right, tell you what,
crying
yeah,
out loud. No,
listen.
there's no listening about it, Laura. There's no listening about it, Laura. There's no listening about it, Laura. There's no listening about it, Laura.
Well, what is it then? I've got to listen to you, is it? What?
There's no listening about it. I'm standing by my action. Simple as that.
Right, all right then. We'll just be a little bit more respectful when you're arguing, maybe. Just bear that in mind, yeah. Even if
well, you go and tell her to be a bit more respectful.
Yeah.
Then stop saying that I'm being babysitted. She's the one who come and had a problem with me, Laura, not the other way around.
Right. If she went, whether she came for you and you just certain things you don't say or do, yeah. That's how I've been brought up anyway. And a lot of people.
So she's allowed to come and be fucking disrespectful towards me, but then I'm not allowed to go back to her.
No reason, but I'm sure Michelle did not go off at you for no reason. Michelle would have.
She did. She went at me and Jason's freaking chat for no reason at all. She just
for no reason, eh? Are you sure about that?
Yes, I did nothing towards her. Go and ask her.
Are you sure?
Go and ask her.
Are you absolutely sure, Nathan?
Hey, yeah, I'm absolutely sure I didn't do anything to her. She come on me and Jason's channel the other night.
I know. What the
Tell
heck?
him, Laura.
Oh,
Get him told, Laura.
Gracious.
Yeah, I will agree. I will agree with you on that, Michael Castrian. Yes, I will agree with you on that. Exactly what she's trying to do.
Well, Michelle is her own person. She will do a thing. You do your thing. If you guys are arguing and you can't sort it out, what can I do? There's nothing I can do about that, is it? That's between you two. And sometimes you just got to let bygones be bygones and just move on. Or you go that way, she goes that way. See you later. Have a great life. See you on the other side, love. Do you know what I mean? What more can you say you'll do?
What did Angela put up then, Ministry?
That comment you made to Die, I think he was, wasn't it? Playing the female card and all that. Why aren't you shouting about it now?
Come on, Vega. Why aren't you shouting about what's... Well, I do, Angela. This is the problem. But what I don't want is somebody demanding special treatment because they've got a bit hanging off them or not. And I certainly don't support when someone who is more capable will have a go at somebody less capable. But most people are as capable as each other, Angela, unless you think women are weaker. I mean, if you think women are weaker and less capable, then let us know. But I don't stand up for men. I stand up for people.
Thank you, Shell. Nice one, girl. Indeed. And yeah, I can hold my own, people. I mean, it does make me laugh at times. It's really sweet though saying that. It's really sweet when someone's got your back. You do not expect to have your back at all. That's a sweet thing. When someone's just got your back, end story. That's the amazing thing. But it's just I've got to stand your ground though. You have got to hold your own. And when I compare myself to say 6 months or a year ago, say compared to what I was then. I was at times a quivering mess, and I was letting the idiots on here take over and take control in my head. But now it's the other way around. I'm living rent free in their head, love. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So you keep sitting there rent free. Eh? I'll pay the gas, electric, and water.
You shouldn't have to come on and fight everyone, though, Laura. Do you know what I mean? This is the thing. You will get criticism. You'll always get a dickhead in the chat. Whether you process that or not is down to you. And I think that's probably your biggest problem is you'll read the chat when you're on a panel. Forget the fucking chat. They're a bunch of dickheads anyway,
Is my mic okay? Someone just said it's awful.
No, your mic.
1 minute.
I did, Upton. And you're a porn bummer.
Yes, that's true.
He's a porn bomber making a mistake, and I'll just go and highlight that.
Oh.
There's no mistakes when you palm bomb.
No, there's no. Oh, Nathan.
There's no mistakes when you
palm
palm bomb.
But like, I fucking screamed at him in private after what he went and did, Vega, and he was even going to tell you that I fucking did.
I'll come back in. I'll come back in.
Richard, did I not scream at you about that? Upton.
Yeah. Any mods? Please feel free to share Lady of Air's channel, please.
Yeah, big up Richard. Big up Susan.
I'm not on 2 devices, so I can't actually do it.
Big up Susan. Big up
Richard.
Susan.
Are you there? Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't I scream at you after what you did?
There is no mistake.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done it.
Will you just chill the fuck out as you are giving the ministry ball ache and are 1 click away from the cunty step? And furthermore, you are being unnecessarily loud and fucking obnoxious, so bastard, chill out for fuck's sake, please.
Anyone share it, ministry?
For AJ.
I would like to apologise to Ultra Collective in the chat for calling him a dickhead. I was wrong.
Big up the dickheads. I am a massive dickhead and proud.
Lady of Air, share that channel, yeah. Good stuff, Susan. Fair play, girl. Good stuff.
Nathan, did you say that was it 28 you are, yeah?
Yes. What is the point, Laura?
I'm just asking a bloody question, Joe, you flipping bean. I just can't believe I'm 9 years older than you. That's mad. It's weird, that. That's crazy. I just can't believe, like, I'm going to be flipping 38 as well. You're
Laura,
28.
to be quite frank, you don't even actually look 38, so yeah, you're all
Thanks
good.
very much. I did get asked for ID the other week again, so yeah, that's
Well, there you go then.
Alcohol.
Thank you, Adrian.
And I got my last lot of alcohol in a few weeks ago. I was like, right, I can do this without getting asked for ID. And yet again, it happens again. And I need to get a new ID soon. Yes. It's a compliment, but it's annoying at the same time sometimes. It really is.
You're only a pep yet, Laura. What's the matter? You're only a pep. 39 is a pep.
37, nearly 38, yes.
Well, you're only a youngster, man. What's the matter with you?
Oh, thanks, darling. I wish. It's, well, again, ish. And my mother had me at this age. Yes.
Yeah, big up, Paul.
Age, yeah. Indeed. Oh, dear.
This is my last year in my 60s.
Oh, is it? Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how have your 60s been? If you could sum up your 60s in 3 different words or...
Not as good as the 60s.
Was there a mega difference from being in your 50s? Any difference at all?
Hey, Laura, you're as old as you feel. And when you stop feeling, you're old, you know?
Yes, that's very true, my love. Definitely.
Ministry, can you just quickly go and highlight AJ Smith's recent comment, please?
What, the ones I'm removing, you mean?
I ain't beg for money. Somebody sent me a tenner, for goodness sake. Get a grip. Wow, you are pathetic. See what they do? They're clutching at straws, eh, love? They'll do anything they can. Anything they can. For attention or to bully. Attention or bully.
Who sent you a tenner?
Somebody sent, Gypsy Dave sent me a tenner the other month when I went to order some food, and then one of my flipping bills had come out early. In fact, it was StreamYard that had come out of my account, and I was paid like in a couple of days, and that was it. He just sent me a tenner over. I was like, well, thank you very much. Didn't ask for it. He just sent it to me. I said, thank you. Went to send it back, and he was like, no, you need to eat. So that's what we did. And I had some food, and that was that. And no, I did not ask for it. He sent it to me. And if you don't believe me, go and ask him. I'm sure he'd love to know that right now. I'm sure he really wants to be happy with all this. So I wouldn't take a penny off him, and I wouldn't want a penny off anybody, to be honest with you. not here for that. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I was going to say that whilst we're on that topic of conversation about money and stuff, yeah, why are people making other people feel like shit if they want to monetize the channel? What's that about? Because that's down to the person.
It's YouTube. It's YouTube. So everyone's got different opinions on YouTube. So it's fair. It's a fair enough call. It's a fair enough call.
Yeah. Yeah. I just it
suppose,
feels
you know,
horrible though. It's like, don't make people feel bad, you know. It's just everyone does their own thing, you know, and in my eyes, if you get monetized or not, that's down to you, you know.
Big up, Ben.
Do their own.
Ian and Fred.
Where's me?
Is who's live tonight? Is Ronovich live, by the way?
No idea at the moment. I haven't looked at my phone. So I've got no idea. I just, like I said in my title, just sort of fill in time before the big boys come out to play this evening, you know.
Well, I'm going to jump off, Rogue, and get something to eat.
All right, Ty. I'm not going to be too long about
myself. Stay safe, everyone. Stay safe, everyone.
Yeah, mate.
See you soon, Tyrone. Have a lovely holiday if I don't speak to you again.
Cheers, Vincent.
Yes,
They
take
get
care.
that shot all day long. Bye, everyone. Stay safe.
Bye, darling.
Have a good one, mate.
Bye. How can anyone be that nasty to him? He's so lovely. He really is a sweetheart. Bless him.
He's got very strong opinions on some things that some might not agree with, but he's still he doesn't force his views on anyone, or I don't think it's anything untoward. You know, I agree with a lot of it, especially with the what's happening in West Wales, because it's close to home, you know.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, we've seen a bit of it because of all the YouTube stuff going on there. But there's hundreds of places like it all over the country that we just don't hear about it.
Oh yeah, it's crazy
Exactly
when you
the
think
same
about
things
it. Yeah.
going on, you know. Small communities trying to protect their culture and whatnot.
For sure. I was going to say, do you know what the latest is with Tyrone with that hotel near him, then this migrant hotel and everything? What was the latest with that from what you knew? I need to go check out more videos.
Yeah, Welsh Patriot put some videos up, and there's a guy on Facebook, but I'm not. Tyrone knows his name, but I can't remember it. But he does live streams from there and videos. But his are all sort of Facebook based, so
right, got you. No worries. I will definitely have a nosy at that then and see what I can find. Thank you.
Ministry, I'm going to drop off now. What time are you thinking of going live for the private viewing?
Well, I'm going to come off in a minute. See if
it's a private viewing tonight.
Any food or anything. I'm going to have a look what time the undercard starts and what time the main event starts. And
the undercard started already. The main fight will be between 10:30 and 11.
Right. Well, I'll have a look and I'll probably schedule it. For tomorrow morning. But I'll put in the title that it's open for like however many to come backstage into StreamYard, so it won't be broadcasted. So there's no problem of a shutdown or a strike or anything.
Is anyone welcome or not?
Anyone's welcome, up to me and 9 others. But yeah, if I can get it free through my VPN, which I should be able to.
I can always, if you do a private StreamYard, I could always drop a few links as well.
All right, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Save me a ringside seat, Ministry. What time do you think you'll go live?
It's 7:30 now. Probably if it's like an 10:30, sort of 11 start. Probably about I don't know, not too early 10. But if The walk-ons are about 10, probably 9:30, about half an hour before.
Okay, cool. I'll watch out for you.
All right.
Lovely. All right, folks. I'm gonna shoot off. Nathan, behave yourself, man. You can be useful in this community. Stop arguing with people that you hardly know.
What do you
Nathan.
mean, Vincent? Look, before you go, mate. Look,
stop.
she come at me. Listen, I'm
Nathan,
not gonna go
just listen. It doesn't matter if you disagree. Just Nathan, ease yourself in slowly. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Vincent, you should know what I'm like by now, mate. Come on.
I do know what you like, Nathan. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I think you'll get more out of being in the community than you will being fucking removed from it. So
I'm gonna
that's
keep
all
being
I
my
wanted to say.
fucking self, mate. Ain't it, Cash?
Well,
if
that
I
might do.
taken on board and I use it as I go along.
Ministry, thanks for having me on, man. Laura, good to see you. Upton, stop fucking porn by me. Nathan, see you later, man.
Yeah, big up, Vincent. Catch you in a bit.
What?
Just ignore it. Richard, I told you already, people are going to be playing on the fact you want a porn bomb, so they're going to roast you for it.
I'm watching
All
and
right?
I'm surprised, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ministry, can I ask you a quick question? Was I really seriously that bad earlier on? Because I thought people knew me by now.
No. No.
All right, cool. I'm talking about when it comes to Michelle.
Yeah, no. I just didn't understand where it come from.
Look, all I'm going to go and say, she said that
I've rude that he was out of the blue. Yeah.
Look, like I said, I never had a problem with her. She come at me and
I got you, dude.
All right.
Hey.
Hey.
Go on, Nathan, keep going.
Is that fucking Nathan Benson?
1 minute, darling. Hang
Is
on,
that
let
fucking
him say
you,
his thing. Go on.
Jason's channel?
Yeah, I heard you want to fucking word with me or something, yeah?
I know you're going to
You want to word with me? You want to word with me?
Let me quickly go and finish what I was saying, Jason, then we get to that.
Hello, James W.
She can't me and Jason's channel. I had no problem with her. She had a problem with me. Apparently, I've got loads of baggage. Well, nobody's fucking perfect and simple as that. I had no problem with her. I didn't do anything to her. She just developed an issue with me because apparently not being perfect is a crime now.
I will do, DT.
That's just what it is. I mean, she's not perfect. You know what I'm saying? To stop fucking coming at me, but it is what it is.
She knows she's not perfect. Nobody is in this world, darling. No one.
Exactly. Well, then.
So she would never. Her attitude isn't like that, though. Shell isn't like that.
She did that, Laura. Go and look in Jason's channel on his chat.
Maybe you guys have either got off on the wrong foot or you've clashed over something, and then this is affecting future conversations. I don't know. Really right. It's between you guys, yeah. So you've got to decide what you want to do. But Shell is, a popular lady over here, and she doesn't take no shit at all.
Neither do I take no fucking shit.
I know you don't,
either,
darling.
Laura.
I was going to say the same thing, that I know you don't take shit either, but you are both different types of people, and that's absolutely fine. Sometimes people
get each
other off, and get each other rubbed up the wrong way. Do you know what I mean? It happens.
Yeah.
Peeps.
Now,
audit in London and the world is live. If you go over to Budge your audit in London and when I shut down in 5 minutes,
can I
tell the Ministry of Madness sent you.
Ministry, can I quickly address what Jason said?
Yeah, I'm still on for.
All right.
10 minutes,
Jason, all right. Now, basically, I just wanted to go and clear something up. Now, now the other night when we was having that bit of banter on the stream, you kicked me off. That was out the blue, and all that to sound a bit of a laugh and a joke like we all were on that night. And also the thing to do with me going and trying to say that that it was Arkash who was a soundboard. Now, if I stand correct, I went out of my way to help you guys out. So you guys wanted to find out who the soundboard porn bomber guy was. I got you a clip, and then just because apparently it had Arkash's fucking... Well, Ultra actually said that. That's Arkash.
Take a breath, mate, for fuck's sake.
What do you mean take a fucking breath?
Because I can't fucking get a word in, mate. You say stand
Because
corrected.
you need to let me
Well, go and stand in some orthopaedic shoes, you twisted
You
cunt.
need to let me
Yeah?
get a
I don't want you over
let me
mine, bruv. I don't want you over
idiot.
mine. And there you go,
You
fucking
need to
straight
let
into
me
Jonies, you
are
fucking
not
lech wank, yeah?
fucking
Go
wanker,
fuck
and then I
yourself. You're
tried
not
to
welcome
help
over mine, bruv.
fucking
The only
myself.
reason my guard was down because of the Ultra thing. It blew my fucking mind.
You're full of
Otherwise,
shit, mate. I went out
fuck
to
off.
try and go and help you fucking
There you
guys
are.
that you want to
Right.
throw in my face, say you fucking fake two-faced prick.
Shut up,
Jesus
you spastic.
Christ, man. You're
Literally,
you're
I've been
fucking
watching you for
spastic.
ages, mate. You're
You're
quite
a
a scary guy,
spastic,
really.
mate. I
Innit?
went out of there to my way
Scary.
to fucking help you
Scary
out.
guy.
And what did you go and do? Fuck off, you.
Scary man. Scary
You're a
man.
fucking scary man. mate.
Hello,
Fucking
hello.
man.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah,
Oh, here we
Jason,
go. Oi,
Jason,
dickhead. Yeah.
Jason. Why do you think you come on YouTube and talk to anybody like you think
Why
you
do you
can?
think you can come backstage? Why do you think you can come backstage with
Yeah, go on.
Ultra, with fucking spunk face official, yeah, and come round and try and fucking threaten me and shit on my own lot? Yeah.
I
Who are
threatened
you
you,
to
did I?
dictate? Who
I
are you
threatened
to
you.
dictate anything to me?
I recorded the lot, so I
Same here,
threatened you.
pal. Same here. Time stamped, you fucking weasel.
Right, well, put
All
up
of
the
you.
bit, yeah.
You're all
Put up
part of
the
that
bit when
predator
I
pack
fucking
now.
threatened
Fuck
you.
off back over
You
there
fucking
and
pedo
fucking
cunt.
make a plan. Come back. Make it insightful and
Put up when I
drop it on
threatened
it.
you.
Go
Well,
fuck
put up when I threatened you.
yourself.
I'll put up the bit in your mental health, yeah, where I affected your mental health. Put up that
Let's
bit,
go for it.
Jason.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it.
No, dude.
You know what? The funny thing is, I was on a
dude.
video call when I went in my studio.
AJ,
I'm not
oh,
going to
yeah.
name anyone.
What, video call to Emma.
What a bunch of mugs. What
We
a
on the
bunch of
video.
simp mugs.
Video call to
laughed.
Emma.
I recorded it and it's coming out soon, boys and girls. Yeah.
Who cares?
Tactics, girls? Tactics. Hey,
did we say
hey,
anything
put your
bad
solicitor
backstage?
official.
No.
Hey. You put your solicitor official, yeah, and I've taped the fucking lot, yeah.
Is that
and you're all a
solicitor?
bunch of
Fucking hell.
mugs. Oh, just because you don't want that picture up of AJ in a dress, because that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, guys,
yeah,
let's have some longer time. My name's Jason. Welcome to Jason's channel. Welcome to Jason's second channel. Welcome to Jason's.
I'll build a third and a fourth if I have to, you cunt.
We're going to get pop-up twice in one day. My name's Jason.
It's hard with you dealing with this.
Okay, my God.
SPASTIC. Why is that always being used and all that? And just why?
Oh, shut up, you Sainsbury's. Who asked you, fucking Sainsbury's?
Is that supposed to be offensive still?
It's
Really?
because I sort of twigged this a couple of weeks ago, and I'm guilty of calling people mongos and spastics and spazzes.
Now and again, it happens, yeah.
We revert back on YouTube when we're on these panels and it gets a bit heated. We revert back to schoolyard language of when we were like 12,
that's what it is,
15,
mate. That's exactly what it is.
We'd say it to our friends and it wouldn't be offensive. It would be,
Cultures across fishing purposes.
And Jason, you're a fucking cunt, mate. I went
yeah,
out with
and you know what you are. You're a
guys that you want to
div.
put back in my
You're a
fucking
div.
I'm frustrated with the situation, to be honest.
You're a div, mate. Go and get run over
You're
by
a
another
fucking
van.
spastic, Jason, mate. You're a fucking spastic.
Yeah.
I went out of my way to fucking help you out, Jason.
Really? Where'd you go out your way? Where'd you go out your way, mate? Just an infiltrator. An infiltrator. Infiltrator from the Predator pack. We have 2 from the Predator pack in the place. Possible 3.
Listen, Nathan, when you were on Jason's channel, yeah, and I'm watching you be friends with him, yeah. He's only there to get views and subs off you. Watch you useless to him. Yeah, he would drop you like a fucking pancake. Yeah, it's true.
Spunk fishes with me all the way, mate. I'll stay.
Jason, you can shout in your mic all you want, Jason. You can shout on your mic all you want. No,
my mic's better than your mic.
Jason,
my mic's better than yours, Jason.
Sorry, close your ears, bro. Close your ears. Fuck off, spastics.
You're a fucking spastic, you are, Jason. You're a
spastic. He's a spastic, and you're a spastic, Jason.
You're a spastic, mate. Look
Jason
at you.
and Nathan, you're both spastics.
I'm going to drop that word for the
You know what I
lady.
mean? Both of you. Mongo spastics. To get all you fucking get on YouTube, yeah? You know
there you go. Smoky poos. I'm going to
grab the bits. Well, I've got bloody left of it till tomorrow.
What's going down? What's going
We can get an album together. We can get an album out of you, AJ.
Remove your yellow screen. Who the fuck's just come on? I'm intrigued.
I don't give a fuck.
You're just a
fucking... You're just butthurt, Nathan, because everybody's fucked you. Yeah.
Mate, I've still got plenty of people still fucking like me, mate. You're just fucking butthurt because I'm going to call you.
No, nobody likes you, Nathan. We don't like you. You don't get there for views and subs. That's all you're there for, Nathan. Nothing else.
There's a rat. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna kill that rat.
Yeah, we're gonna snap your cat's legs, aren't we? We're gonna grab your cat, Jason.
Right, that's fucking it. No warnings for you. You shithead wanker, get your stinky shit covered ass on the block list. And you can fucking stay there until you learn to play with others and not be a spoiled bastard. Red card. Red card. Red card. Bollocks.
Red card. Hey, we got rid of the shitheads. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't like to be too much of a fucking snowflake, but you know, it's been an up and down stream, mostly chilled.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna have it fucking ruined.
Idiots!
Richard, what do you mean, what, Richard? You said absolutely fucking nothing. You just sat on the penal doing nothing. You
just
said
record.
not a fucking word, Richard. Stop it. Stop being a fucking twat.
What the hell's happening now? In the seconds I was just out of the room. What I mean?
No,
I mean,
I'd had enough of them not shouting at each other. I'm shutting down in a minute. So the last 5 to 10 minutes can just be us out having a chill a minute. They can,
mate. Don't blame you at all.
You know, it's yeah, I've had enough shouting on today's stream.
Yeah, you've had enough, darling.
You aren't the only one that got kicked, Ultra. I can't be asked with the last 10 minutes being chaos because I've got things to do. The last 10 minutes, if it's chaos, turns into fucking people don't listen to the host, and I end up having to fucking put a video on and kick people off that don't listen to the host.
Yeah, and don't bring that shit to Joni's channel either, Nathan.
Shutting down in 10. I'm having a quick ciggy and I'm shutting down. Sorting my misses out and getting ready to watch a boxing.
All right, buddy. Who's fighting? Is it Eubanks?
Eubank and Smith again.
Oh, can I come and watch it, man?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, I'll come and watch it with you, mate.
Yep. I'll do like last time. I'll put a schedule up and I'll put the StreamYard link out, and then when people are in, I'm not gonna obviously not go live, but
no, I know, like we did last time. Fantastic.
People will be able to hit the link and come in. So
yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Hold on, 1 second.
Yeah.
I have to agree with you there. Sorry to jump in. AJ, it isn't fun for us that have to keep listening.
See you, JJ.
Yeah, it's me, mate.
Hey.
We got one more. We got one more guest. Say you, Ultra.
Ultra.
Yeah, it's me, mate.
Oh, you brought another one from the Predator Palace in.
What's happening, guys?
Hello, JJ. How are you?
Hello, Ultra, mate. What's happening, son?
Hold on, Ultra. Let me speak to my elder, please. Are you all right, JJ?
Yeah, I'm all right, Ultra, mate. What you up to, bruv? Anything good?
Yeah, I'm really good, mate. Really good.
No, not much. Really, mate.
Watching the boxing tonight?
Hey?
Watching the boxing tonight?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, I don't watch it, mate. I don't watch the boxing.
Yeah,
because you're a girl. Because you're a big girl.
Having a private StreamYard and playing backstage.
Ultra's all right, man. What's the matter with you guys? Come on.
Look, he's not the worst person on YouTube. I get that, but just own it, Ultra, or fuck off away from me.
What do you mean, fuck off away from me?
I said own it or fuck off away from me.
Jason, I'm the one that's being mentioned on your page every 5 minutes, so I suggest you kind of like fuck off.
Hello,
Own it.
Right, let's get a bit of civility here. What's the argument, guys?
Who's
Come.
going to speak to JK?
Well, what it is Ultra's a cross-dressing, catfishing puff, and he's been caught out and he won't admit it. So if you won't admit it, fuck off and leave me alone, innit?
What have I got to admit to, Jason? A load of old YouTube fucking nonsense bullshit.
Well, it's not nonsense bullshit, is it?
Well, it obviously is. Hey, Jason, do you or anybody else on here know me in real life?
Do you know me?
Yeah, you're a gay from Brighton.
I don't go around. I don't go around calling you a cross-dressing, fucking whatever you want to call me, do I?
Gay Jason from Brighton, I know you.
Well, yeah, we know he's gay because he comes from Brighton.
Yeah, I'll show respect.
You don't show any respect, Jason.
Oh, is he trying to show respect for the channel? Oh my God, have you heard this shit? Fucking hell, you come right in, could you?
Listen, you lot come back in my back studio. Try to
yeah, we did. And do you know what? Do you know what I don't? Do you know what I don't understand? Do you know what I don't understand, Jason? You got a lot of fucking energy today, bruh. But when we was in that studio last night, you said, "Please, what can we do to resolve this?" And I said, "I don't think I actually want to resolve it because when I wanted to resolve it, you wasn't fucking interested and you wanted to keep it going."
Excuse me,
How can we resolve this?
Games.
Shut your mouth.
Shut up. Everyone else suffers in between. Fantastic.
But you suffer in silence. Suffering in silence.
And then, because we turned up in your backstage, everybody's automatically a fucking predator in your eyes, mate. You got something wrong. You have in your mind. Do you walk around the street and go, "He's a predator. He's a predator. She's a predator. They're a predator"? Is that what you do?
The problem with Jason is he quotes.
No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Laura, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Jason.
Yeah, I'm just asking you.
So Almighty Buddy's live in 10 minutes.
Hear you, Laura.
In the chat.
Oh, do you know
Jason, next time the Royal Mail knock your door, right? Be careful because the postman might be a fucking predator. Do you know what I mean?
He might bend you over and.
No, you're not the worst on YouTube. Yeah, you're not the worst on YouTube.
Jason, the next time you go,
just own it. Own it.
Jason, the next time you go to the job,
don't own it.
My name's
Jason. The next time you go to the job centre to see your careers advisor, be careful. They might be a
kiss
predator.
to Ultra because he likes that sort of thing.
No, give me a kiss. I'll have a kiss.
Yeah, I know you'll have a kiss.
Yeah, I'll have a kiss. Come on.
No, not you.
Oh, why? I'm not your type. I'm not camp enough for you.
He's just not top, love.
I'm just not your type, love. Fucking hell.
Anyway, stop ruining my ministry stream with your little bullshit.
Toddle along. We never invade fucking ministry stream.
Say hello to everyone.
We don't want to. We just want to fucking rush you little fucking mug.
Mate. You're the knobby.
Jason, I'm from Brighton. I'm a.
See, look, he had to mention fucking cocks again, didn't he?
I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. You said fucking knobbing.
All I heard was AJ just rabbiting on with himself, screaming the flipping place down like per usual. You
ever been banged up in a nut ass?
He was just shouting. He wasn't actually talking to anybody. He was just shouting.
Right?
Well, he's just screaming.
Have any of you ever been banged up in a nut ass?
No,
JJ.
I have, and I swear to God, this is worse.
At least that's a bonus if I get nut.
I swear to God, this is worse. You get geezers on about barking and this, that, but they all know what they are and what they're not. And this is worse. I swear to God. Makes me feel sane. I quite like it.
I noticed one thing, Jason. You rescheduled that live again, didn't you?
Oh, what, you think you've got influence over when I put my live out? You really are.
No. I tell you what, when we were in your backstage, he goes, "Okay, I'll put it back 24 hours," and now it's put back 48 hours. So are you waiting to see what's going to happen this weekend, then, are you? Is that what you're waiting for?
What I want to do is get the recording out.
See how much shit you can stir up over this weekend.
Recording out, okay? Going to get the recording out to the proper people.
It was already live streamed. It was already live streamed, mate. As we were on there, it was being live streamed somewhere else. So don't waste your time there, mate.
Good for you. I had someone on the live call recording it for me. So fuck you. Yeah.
It was being live streamed on another channel live, Jason. You don't get that, do you? When we were in your back stream yard, it was being streamed.
Yeah, it just shows you what kind of people you are, doesn't it? From Predator Palace. Now go back there and fuck off.
I thought it was quite a nice touch, actually, mate, because you didn't expect it, did you?
I embraced it. Thank you very much. Yeah, who was streaming it then, Ultra?
Oh, I was. Blame it on to me, mate. I was.
No. Who was streaming it to their
Nathan,
channel?
fuck yourself, literally.
I was.
Right, when you,
No, I
what
was.
you were saying.
Yeah, I was.
So you were saying that Jason was doing this stream or whatever, this chat you're having.
I was in my backyard. I was in my studio.
Right.
Wait, excuse me, rephrase that. I was not in your fucking back. Come on.
You're trying to.
He's in the back studio, for goodness sake.
Yeah, I went to go and push my live back, yeah, and they were there waiting for me, and thank God it got recorded. Thank fuck. That's all I
It
can
did
say.
get recorded. It did get recorded.
Yeah, and I'm going to put it.
What time's the boxing on?
Wait, Chris. No, sorry, Jason. I tell you what's quite funny about that. And then we went on to another channel, and I noticed the live went down because some very angry, toxic, bitter woman said she's going to come round my house and smash my fucking teeth out with a hammer. But now the live's gone, Jason, and these are your friends. These are your friends.
Controversial stuff.
When she turns up with a hammer to smash my fucking teeth out of my mouth, why don't you come along as well? Okay.
Well, I'm not that interested.
Because you know where I live and you've got my details.
I don't know where you live. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. I don't. This is deflection, diversion tactics.
Not deflection.
You dress up as a woman. You pretend to be
I'm
a woman.
impressed.
You
I'm
chat up
impressed.
men,
You've got
and
their
you
numbers.
are
There's nothing to
weird.
do with
You're really
they're
weird,
on the numbers.
Ultra.
You tried to deflect
Just own
in
it
your
and
own
then
backstage.
move on. If you don't own it, fuck off.
You're a weak argument, Jason. You're a weak argument, mate. I'll fucking walk over you all day, mate. All
Well,
day.
I don't want to talk to you anymore because I reckon you're bashing
Yeah,
one out.
no, because-
While talking to me. Anyway, I'm going to
Anything
stop
you want to
talking
do,
now.
try and penetrate me, Jason. We know what you're about, mate.
AJ, I'm not letting you on. I am shutting the stream down in about 1 minute's time. I'm not letting you on because it'll just drag on and drag on.
Ministry, what time's the boxing?
Let him on for 1 minute. Go on. He only wants to call Jason a fucking whatever.
He wants his boyfriend on. I wouldn't bother, Ministry. I wouldn't bother, mate. Just a row. Just...
What time?
I couldn't hear what you said, JJ, because
I said, what time's the boxing, mate?
I'm not too sure. Vincent said about between sort of 10 and 11, so I'm going to have a look.
Is that the preliminary fights or the main event?
It's already started. The main event is going to be then, so...
Excellent. Cheers, brother.
Yeah, so... We got guests backstage, but I am just shutting down, so...
It's all right, Wayne.
I'm not going to let anyone on because I am shutting down, so...
Understandable.
No offense, Joe. No offense, Dave.
Oh, fucking hell. Another one.
And AJ.
Another what?
Hey.
Another what?
Hey. Oh, that's better. All right, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to shut down. I've got things to do before I get ready to set up.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Laura, see you later, sweetie. See you later, Jason. Ministry. God bless you. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys. Laura, Ministry, and Jace. So God bless you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
No, puss. It's that horrible Ultra. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that as well, Ice, and see the times on the UFC and the boxing. So,
okay. See you later, guys. Take care.
Right,
I'm just going to sit here till you end it, mate. I'm just going to sit here till you end it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do. What time's that thing happening? Oh, I'll talk to you later.
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Yeah, add it. All right, bruv. I've lost my button, so you're gonna have to end it. I'm sorry, mate.
All right, I'll get rid in a bit.
All right.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Right. There was a few people waiting backstage, but I didn't want to let them on. If I'd let them on, it would have carried on, and I would have never got any guitar practice in or tried to see if I can do this boxing stream. So, cheers everybody for watching. Cheers anybody who donated to support. And yeah, I'm gonna play a video, and I shall see you in a live stream. Or if any of you want to come in and watch some of the boxing and some of the UFC, depending, that they don't clash too much, then I should have a private stream for the boxing at it's time now, 8 o'clock, 9:30 probably. So cheers everybody. Ciao for now. I filled the afternoon slot before the bigwigs come out to play. It's now 8 o'clock, so all the bigwigs come out at 8, and us small fish can watch from the sidelines. Ciao for now.
Here comes the uncontrollable raging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you fuckers for watching. Now piss off and find a less boring stream and recover some of the brain cells you lost while watching Ministry of Madness.